the word, little turd? What you doing? You sleeping?
Awful movie on it.
Really?
No, it's a gorilla in the basement. True story about a guy. I don't like movies.
Gotcha. What? So one guy staring at you?
No.
Good. Good. Yeah. See? That's why I don't like you wearing some 90s. Good. Good. Well, I'm happy about that. What's up, everybody? Kenzie, you want to come say hi to chat? No. I love you. What's up, everybody? Time for some footy. I cannot wait. Time for some footy. Once we get to 10, we'll go. Once we get to 10. What up, Big Phil? Yeah, Phil, thanks, bro. Yeah, Ozzy's the man. You, Ozzy, you guys are all helping out Boomfa. All you guys are bad freaking ass, dude. I love it. But yeah, man, I've been having a blast in this game. Obviously, I'm going to start playing a lot of rats, but here's who I added since you guys, since I've been on stream. I played some playoffs, just, watching some shows in the background. I got Guler coming off the bench, so now my bench is full. This is the squad. Best wingers in the game, and Williams and Dembele. Palmer, who could play striker with the 90 shooting, but the 2. I like the striker cam setup. Benacer Caicedo, this Euro. He needs more pace, obviously, but he'll get there. And then the only one I don't really have is the Bissek card. But he doesn't get a pace boost anyway, or a defensive boost. So look at the defensive difference there. You know what I mean? Playoff is just you play the AI. So you come in here, and each day, and you see the rewards over there, and your players boost up. And it gets harder as you go. So each day you would play 4 games. And then if you went out, you get the rewards. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like the squad battles in FC. But yeah, man, dude, this game's easily has a chance to surpass eFootball, despite eFootball having much better mechanics, all because of all the bullshit in FC. So we'll see what happens. But I've been debating on a striker change to get a faster striker in there. But we're going to see if we can't boost the shit out of these guys. You see I have 560 LP. You see in Team Pass I got 1,025. I need 140 more SP. Buy star points in 5 days. Okay, 140. So let's see the challenges. Damn, I'm not going to be able to get enough to unlock that page, I don't think. Maybe, but I doubt it. There's only 40 SP available left, and I completed everything else, so I might have to wait, but we'll see. But let's get going in Showdown, baby. We went undefeated last Showdown. Undefeated. That means 0 losses, just 2 ties. Thanks, Loco. Much appreciated, bro. That was my boy Ozzy. Hire him if you guys need anything such as like thumbnails or anything cool like that. So shout out to Ozzy/ringtone on Discord. Yep, so this is the squad we're taking into it. Try to get Johnny D in there some too to test him out, but a Mega Man, as I call him, is a beast. Caicedo's my number 6. Benacer is more my deep lying playmaker, although Caicedo all around is just a beast. And if you look here, he has better pass accuracy because of the boost. If you want to see, you just hit R2. But yeah, I love the team, man. I love the team. I could have put Calafiori over on the left. I debated it. I'm still debating. Check this out. This is what Calafiori looks like. Pass accuracy, crossing, stamina. Now he's built like a center back, which I kind of like. I definitely don't want Timber. I was thinking maybe for like a CDM because he gets a position boost, as you see, acquired position. But I'm thinking maybe Calafiori over Robinson. Let me show you what he looks like. So 188 CM. So just so you know, 5 CM over my boy Robinson. I like having some height so they can win headers. I think that's the same height as, yep, 188. Same height as Dumfries. But where he's missing out, where Calafiori's missing out, is the pace. 92 to 88 pace. So look, if I compare with a club player, and I compare him with Robinson. Not the craziest pace difference, but it's enough. .44 defense. I don't know, man. Maybe it's not, though. Maybe I could. The best way to get gold was Iverson. No, he can play. Check it out. Look. Oh, wow. Well, wait. He can play in some, though. Look, he can play striker, cam. He can play in all the attacking positions. So any position you'd want him in, he can play, luckily. So some of the boost works, not all of them, though. Some of them work, not all of them, though. But I'm thinking maybe... I'm really thinking about selling Robinson and purchasing Calafiori, guys. Right. But I'm saying it's cool that he can still play like all of these where you would want him. You know? He can play everywhere where you'd want him, which is pretty sick. I'm thinking about making that change for Calafiori. So again, library, pass accuracy, crossing, and stamina. And then obviously he'll boost up. Pass accuracy, crossing, and stamina. So his pass accuracy would go to 96. Crossing would go to 104. And stamina would go to 91. 97. I think I'm going to do it, guys. Because he'll be a beast in the air, too. His passing is not as good, but his pass accuracy gets boosted. Awareness 70. Yeah, so I'm going to sell you for 32. Let me make sure, yeah, because I never will sub my center, or my backline never gets subbed. So really, I don't really need, if anything, maybe I would probably could sell one of these two, but I don't get much for them, so I don't mind. I want one. I'll probably keep Bisic, get rid of Omanami eventually, once I get a better option there. I'm slowly but surely beating up this Muller. I said beasting this Muller was a 59. I just want to see where he gets to because he's a 5'5" center mid. Some of it's just interested what he will get to. I know I could look on UFL Scout, but I mean I have a spot on the bench. Might as well. I don't use subs much. I don't need to. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go sell for 32 milli. We're gonna purchase Calafiori, the Italiano Madano. Then you can play left back or center back. Still have 88 mils, so that's cool. I just need some skins for these fellers. Four. Yeah, it'd be nice to get Bissic's skin. But nothing. I keep getting Dembele. I've gotten Dembele 3 different times. Don't say Dembele again. There it is! Manifestation! But look, it's not the greatest. Heading's good. Jumping's good. Ooh, wait a second. He could play... Air King. Yeah, high there. You could play CDM, dude, with 54, 55, 65. Only 69. Only 69 even with the pass accuracy all the way up. But I'm going to go ahead and do it like this for now. See how Bisic does. Yeah, go ahead, NK25. I'm just going to call you NK. Go ahead, NK. Alright, that's the squad. We're going to go in like that. Well worth it. I think I got all the skins that I need from this Game Changers for sure. Let's do it, boys. First game. Welcome to Showdown run number 3. Undefeated last time. The first one I quit at 9-2 because the game pissed me off. And we have only one loss. And oh, you guys should have seen these ass whoopings I gave out. I played a couple games this morning, not on stream, in divisions. Gave out some ass whoopings, boys. 3-5-2. Well, so CDMs. Well, first of all, I went with something different, but Camavinga and Chouameni are still among the best. Camavinga is like a box-to-box Chouameni. But Adams is an absolute monster. Benacer is a monster. Caicedo's a monster, dude. So it's really up to you. But I like Benacer. I love Caicedo's not going anywhere. Benacer is an absolute beast. I like players like that. Oh my god, he's going to get toasted, dude. He's going to get toasted. He should get toasted defensively. We'll see, though. He's got a hell of a team. Obviously, he's been playing a while, but I should toast that Sanchez. I should toast him for not having any CDMs. So we'll see how it goes, but good interception, good read. That's what I love. That pass is not going where you want him to. Sucks though. But that's what I love about this. The skill in that part. You're always looking to cut off angles. What I hate is that passing. That ability to auto pass and it connects. What the fuck? But I always notice it's in the games where the connection isn't stable. Go. One too many. I thought he was going to think I was going to cut. So he's a low-level player because he didn't even move as if like he didn't react as you would react if you were truly defending with skill. See, he's just a what do you call a player? Oh my god, the delay. See what I'm saying? It's all like automatic. You don't know what he's doing. He's getting super lucky though because of the automatic pass connections. What? Literally, he does one thing every single time. We'll get back in this. One thing every single time. This is your typical, like, what would you call it? Like, he learns whatever glitches and goes for those. That's it. Like, he's the type of player that looks up, okay, what glitches work? You're in. Look, see what I'm saying? There's no football skill in what he's doing at all. I wouldn't even have played that pass because that wasn't even like that's not. I can't register that in my brain. But these are the players that will ruin the game because players will see this and go, "Bro, that ain't football." But that's what I'm saying. Like he's more worried about a win than playing like football. And you'll see the difference between how we play. And that's the thing. You can play all different play styles. Why would you run offside, Omega? You can play all different play styles, but it's literally just about are you playing this to play football or are you playing this game to just, you know what I mean? Take whatever shortcuts you can take. Oh, you did a spin move. Good job. It's the same thing every time, dude. Boring would that be? Dembele's shooting is dog shit, though, I will say. Look at this. He's just going. Look at that pass. Look how unrealistic it is. Everything he does is it's not even football, bro. Everything he does. Who would even think to play some of these passes he's playing? Just making the game look like shit. You know what I mean? All for the sake of winning, playing zero football. And he still sucks. Look, he's just going to drive the inline, try to force a pass. Dude, his shooting sucks. His shooting does suck, I will say that. I tried him at striker one time, bro. He missed like everything. Look at this. Yeah, I mean, this dude is a total loser. Oh, he's always been. I remember playing this dude. He's always been terrible. This dude has always been a joke. I remember this dude. He's always been terrible. But look how he plays, bro. Literal rat loser. Literal rat loser. But think about how big of a loser you got to be to waste your time playing like this. And he's been doing this since like the beginning of UFL. What the fuck? That's UFL for you right there. So you guys seen the open pass, you've seen who I was passing to. I don't know, man. This is what I always tell you guys though with FC. It's still more fun than eFootball at least, but I mean, look at this. Like I said, it's kind of like, are you going to associate yourself with these type of loser players or play in FC where there's actually skilled players? Fucking losers, bro. Look at this. That's football. I can't fucking get it to stop. I can't. Look at the ping that continues to go up and down. There's got to be something with that. The touches are driving me fucking insane. Another game that's 5-0 in a real football game. Joke. It's a joke, guys. He's terrible, bro. He's a fucking joke. He's been playing like this. He's always been a rat. Another delay. So if you guys wonder what happened there, another fucking delay. Look at this. I can't switch my players even. I can't stand this fucking game, bro. This game is a joke. This game is a fucking joke. I couldn't switch to my defender. Look how bad I've been killing him in football. But that's the point. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. 4-2-3-1 wide for sure, and then deal with it. That's the whole thing that's going to kill all these other games. And it's just the truth. We could sit here and talk about it's just like that Billy dude yesterday. He's like, why are you complaining? I'm telling the truth, bro. If these things don't get fixed, no one's going to sit here and play these fucking stupid ass games. It's just a joke. Look at this. You get an auto fucking clearance. I mean, it's no way that just happened. You guys are seeing this, bro. You guys are seeing this. And imagine you're associating when you play these games with losers like this that think that this is worth his time. He hasn't done one good thing football-wise at all. Like, literally, this is what's ruining these games and making people not want to play. Look at this. He don't know what to do. He has no football sense whatsoever. Look. He don't know what to do. He don't know. He just can auto clear and that's it. And auto connect. Look at him. He's been like this always. If he can't auto like pass, have an auto connection, he doesn't know what to do. He has zero idea of what to do. Look how much of a joke he is. 4-2-2 can work out. Such a loser, bro. What the fuck? Why do my players get all switched up? This game, dude, I can't handle how stupid this game can be. But yeah, these are the type of players I'm talking about. This is why FC is FC, though. Another delay when he ran right into me, and instead, that's what happens. Instead of him getting what he should have got. Look at the fucking delay. Why does it rise every time? Watch when I get the ball, too. Watch the ping up in the top. Oh my god. I fucking can't stand this fucking game, bro. Such a loser game for loser players. I can't even believe this idiot. Look at this. And then he plays a terrible punt. And I can't even win that. So you guys tell me, am I wrong about how that game went? That was a total joke, dude. Oh yeah. I'm letting him know. I'm gonna try to invite him to the. Literally, we could watch through that game together. If you see that game right there, are you ever gonna play this game? No. You have, like I was saying in the eFootball stream. eFootball is a game where they have true to football and they added all this shit to help rats out. In UFL, it's a game where you actually have to put effort in to make it a good football game, and you have losers. I'm gonna try to get him to. Because let's talk about it. What was the point of winning like that? What was the point of winning like that? Like let's honestly talk about it. The way he got every one of his shots, the way he cleared the ball, the way he was passing, all he did was make this game look terrible. He had no passing sequences. He did nothing right. Then, can someone explain why the ping was skyrocketing when I got the ball? No one talked about that either. Go back and look at that. Tell me that that wasn't some bullshit. Or does it do that every game and I didn't notice? I'm honestly asking. Yeah. Like what makes players like him waste, you know what I mean? Like imagine I come in. Dude, the dude was getting the ball, passing it straight behind him through his own body. He literally was just XXXXX as fast as he could and then taking the ball with one player and running around. There was zero ability, zero football ability. He couldn't last one match in eFootball or FC, which is why he plays this game. He's always been like that. You go look at my old videos. But those are the players. I've been saying it for forever. Yeah, exactly. Like Amir Khan. It's pointless to play like those guys because they're ruining the game and they're not even getting anything themselves. What are they getting out of it? They're terrible at football. The way that they play is what like they're going to nerf out. But yeah, I'd love to hear like an explanation from those like type of idiots. So anyway, but yeah, that's eFootball for you, or that's UFL and eFootball. So that's why FC sits there and laughs their ass off. If you ever wonder, if you ever hear Anders Vergang make fun of the goal, that's a goal. If you ever hear Anders Vergang make fun of these games, that's why. If you ever hear the FC players make fun of these games and the players who play them, that's why. And they you can't really blame them, bro. Go back and watch the highlights of that game and then you can see why people laugh at people who play UFL and waste their time in UFL and eFootball. So I'm trying my best to try to like point this out, to blow it up, to try to like help do my part to change it. No matter how mad people might get or how much people want to act like they're actually good players who play these second and third rate games. But the truth is, oh my God, that should have been a goal. I just dove in playing terrible defense there. He deserved a goal there. But again, it's another trash thing like eFootball. I say it all the time. There's no skilled shooting, so shit like that happens. And I agree. I want to talk about this lack of look. Here's one of these loser goals. I went near post. But how funny is that? That's how that loser scored the last game. And then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? So this is all the reasons why these games are considered a joke. So let's talk about what the difference was between my point blank shot there and his last game, or mine any other game there. then let's talk about how much of a joke it is that you can play like that and play balls. Like, I'm trying not to just XXXX. Like, I'll give you an example. Here, look. Let me show you for a sec. So imagine if I parked the bus right now, which I'm not going to. I'm not going to park the bus. But imagine if I was. Watch. This. This is what these losers do. XXX. No football at all. No football at all. Like, that still was a bit. But all I'm doing is hammering X. Oh, nice. The glitch through ball. I love it. Good save, Bono. Gotta love the cat play, baby. I can play those too, pussy boy. Goal. Oh my god. As you see, I rest my case. Oh, trust me, I'm gonna play. Oh, and I actually just made a sub that I didn't want to make. But whatever. Kopani's in, Palmer's out. There we go. Didn't mean to do that. I can't fucking change my players. I couldn't change my fucking players, bro. So, I don't understand it. I couldn't change my players to the right ones. If you're wondering what was happening there. Is this a fucking UFL nightmare going on right now? Or what the hell happened to this game? Is this what happens with lag? But this one, at least the connection seems to be steady. Or no, it is going up whenever I get the ball. Why is that? Is that normal? Look, now it's going to go down, and then randomly it's going to skyrocket to 40, or at least it did last game. Every single time. I mean, dude, these players are so bad. If you would understand why I get so pissed. I got to go far post there. That was my fault that time. I'm going near post. You would understand, like, if you realize, like, how bad these players are. How frustrating it is that, you know, that these type of games go on. Right? Like, they could make this a good game. Move my keeper. Manual movement, baby. That should be 2 or 3-0. I know, trust me. I fucking have always hated it. And then when I said something, it's like, you're just complaining. Bro, and I'd always smoke him with it anyway, but it was terrible. Like, again, you can watch it in those eFootball documentaries I put out. It has my whole history with it, including versus that Jonathan loser. He's always been a loser like that, bro. Always. And you have to wonder what his life's like. Like, think about all these guys that sit there and play like this. Never, like, wondering, look, he was delayed too there, though. Did you see how late he switched? Or he just didn't want to switch to his actual defender, one of the two. Good dumps. Oh my god, the delay is fucking insane. Good, he moved his keeper too. You ain't outrunning Dumfries, bro. Dumfries is the best. I should put him at center back. And I might, dude, because he's amazing. He's that good. Oh. That's a glitch, by the way. I had that happen to me, too. Why is Omega playing wing, dude? When did I put Omega on the wing? What is wrong with this fucking game? I got my players playing out of position, guys. I didn't even make a change. That's how I know this game's jacked up. I never even made a change before I went into the next game. Look at that. You can't make a pass if it's not at the right angle. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. The game gets old quick. You can only deal with so much of this shit. Look at, I can't switch my defenders. So watch this. I never change my players. So why is Omega out on the wing? Look at this. I never switch my players. Never switch my players at all. Really? It just does that to you? Why? This game's a fucking joke, dude. If you guys can see with your own two eyes, and then there's people in the comments who be like, no, this game's not that bad. Bro, you need two very good dance partners to make this game good. Literally. You need two very good dance partners to make this piece of shit game good. And the higher up you get, the worse the dance partners get. Because they're so addicted to winning. Damn, I tried to trick them. Look at that. Of course he wins that ball when I read it like a book somehow. How do I win the ball here? I literally intercepted it 4 times. That's 4 times I intercepted it now. There's 5. Finally. It's probably worse. It's way worse football than eFootball. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you guys are watching this, bro. Look at this. What the fuck was that? What was that? He was just standing there. I don't know if it's the ping though. I don't know if it's like the lag or what, but dude, it feels awful. I can't explain some of the shit. I don't know why Omega all of a sudden was on the wing. And that I set up all my tactics accordingly. Why the fuck would I ever... Bravo, bravo, bravo. Just a little tapper. That's how you try to score and play real football. But you need 2 players that are doing the real, that are trying to play good football. You can't have a joker that ain't playing, that isn't trying, that just wants to win, that isn't trying to play football. It's running into you over and over, going for whatever they can to get a goal instead of... You get what I'm saying? No! Supposed to go Omega. God, see, man. Player lock there, and look at Omega, guys. Look at Omega. Look at Omega. Look at Omega. That's why you get pissed at these games. Guess what? In FC, you can manually control your players, and I would have had what I deserved there. That's why these games are for the low-level loser players, bro, that want to just rat. Look at this. Look how he got the ball there. Appreciate it, but it just sucks. It still just isn't fun, man. It just, I don't get the point. This dude could have played. He was, I don't know. You guys tell me. I mean, it just makes no sense. Now, here's the thing. There is a time when I sucked at all these games too. Like eFootball, when I would just went back, bro, struggle city after playing UFL. Because UFL is so unrealistic. Let's just be honest. Trying to turn this into a real football game is the hardest thing. But when you do, you can get some good goals and good plays. You can see all my highlights. It's always been the case. Proof is in the pudding. But you got these other jackasses. So again, if you just want to watch the game for the sake of a game, like, hey, this is a UFL game. We're not considering it football. It's just a sport game where you get the ball in the goal. So I'm going to kick the ball through my body. I'm going to do this glitch, this glitch, this glitch. I'm going to run around with one player using a broken mechanic. I'm going to try to find anything I can that freezes the. Oh, if you want to look at it as that and then just compete doing that and ignore the fact that you're not playing football at all, okay, then Dagger's the channel for you and keep going with that. This is literally a football channel. That's why if you look at Ozzy, what he did for my banner, I didn't tell him to put that. Actually, no, I did. That was my tagline. For the beautiful game. That literally means something. Not for for the love of fucking winning at a pointless sport that doesn't exist in real life. We're talking for the beautiful game. A bunch of people who love football and have a chance to play it in the gaming world because we all love gaming, clearly, and we all love football. So it is blasphemy. It is a crime. It is a mortal sin to come in here and play like that Jonathan guy, to play like that one dude I showed you earlier in eFootball. It is a mortal sin to come in and try to get a victory in the name of broken mechanics or broken shit that's not football. If you don't see that, this channel isn't for you. If you're like, dude, let's just have some fun and try to win some games. No, that's not what it's about. Because I could park the bus, go by Mbappe, run in the circle over and over to shoot and score, right? That's why I'm trying to make the up, back, and throughs work. That's why I'm trying to make the passing and moving. That's why when I get the ball, I'm turning and passing in the direction I'm facing. I'm not passing the ball directly backwards through my body and then it lands right at the player's foot. That is what shows how bad the game is. Bro, you can just hit pass, pass, pass. It will literally, you can take a 50-yard, make a 50-yard pass facing the whole opposite direction and the ball will go right to your player's foot, right past the opponent. All of a sudden, you're not going to be able to switch to the right defenders. All of a sudden, you're not going to be you went to pass left and it passes right. Right? And so when you take that and you add all the rat shit to it, bro, this game is as good as a joke to the full. It makes eFootball actually look like a good game. So, that's just the truth. If you don't see that, then you're part of the problem. If you don't see that, then you're 1,000% part of the problem. That's the bottom line. It's for the beautiful game. It's because we love football. None of us grew up being able to play a pass where it would make our opponents just stop running. None of us were ever able to take the ball and go from sprinting to rocket speed sprint, right? Because there was some broken thing in the Matrix where we could all of a sudden run 20 miles an hour faster. None of us ever did that. None of us ever just lost the ball and tried to just keep running into the opponent as if it was a skill, right? None of us ever got the ball defensively and were able to face our own goal, but kick it into the attacking end, facing the other way and kick it 60 yards to our teammates' feet. None of it's realistic. None of it's football. These losers who are doing this are winning playing a made-up version of football that doesn't even come close. It looks terrible, and it's why everyone's leaving this game. So they are part of why each wait is 20 minutes long. They're the part of why the numbers are at an all-time low and why UFL will never be able to go anywhere unless they start getting serious. But even if they start getting serious, it may be too late because, once again, nobody wants to rub shoulders with players like that Jonathan dude. He used to be like a minority in the game. Now, he's still playing and thriving here. Why do you think? Because UFL as a game is a joke. And it's the same with eFootball. No one could argue that. We could sit there and watch an entire game. And even with the shitty servers in FC, even with the rats over there, nothing compares to the jokes that occur in eFootball and in UFL. End fucking rant. Oh my god, somebody just sent me, bro. Dagger has made 8 tactics videos in like 10 days. So this is my other thing. So let's don't get me started on this game. So you tell me how in the mother of God you're not just looking for clicks and views when you've made 8 different meta tactics videos or whatever. Because all you're doing is going formation by formation. You're screwing your people because you can't play certain formations and succeed in this game. You'll get toasted in the midfield. Yeah, look at the difference. I can feel the difference in the ping in my control. That Jonathan's a fucking cheat little bitch, bro. I know for a fact he is. I know for a fact. No, look at my ping. Guys, if you notice, every time I got the ball against that Jonathan, I couldn't switch my players. Even the last game, it was the same thing. I couldn't switch my players. I couldn't do anything I wanted to do. Every dribble, look at the controlled dribbling I can do again. Right? Good defense by him, but look it didn't kick out on me. It wasn't late by a whole fucking second. And look at the ping. I'm so glad I have that at the top of the screen so you guys can see. Now go back and watch that game versus Jonathan. Every time I got the ball, it would skyrocket from 20 to 45, 50. Every time I got the ball, and then all of a sudden I couldn't do shit. It would be one extra dribble, one extra touch. Every single time. That was who I thought he was going to react and leave that gap open, but he didn't. Sometimes they'll do that and accidentally get out of the way. So somebody go and look at that. Somebody go, hey, Egbon, dude, you're right. He's super good. Go watch. I actually really like Dagger. Go watch. It's called eFootball documentary. Or sorry, UFL documentary, episode 1. Go look at eFootball documentary, episode 1. The grind begins, and then come back and tell me what you think. It features Dagger. You can see there. So go. You say he's a sharp player. Go and watch that. Well, you could watch all 10 of them, all 5 episodes. But go watch just eFootball documentary, The Grind Begins, episode 1 and 2. He was so good that I think I beat him 8 times, 9 times in a row. Like literally like maybe 1 or 2 games in between. And every single time he only went for glitches and still got his ass kicked. In the entirety of it, I'm 157 and 5. And I think there's a couple draws in there. Out of the 10 episodes. You guys can count them. But yeah. That was why he was stuck in Ruby Division when I was in Premier. He was dropping tactics and people were like, bro, I'm further than you now. Like, you ain't even... Like, I was number 35 in the world going into Premier. I was one of the first 35 players. He was in Ruby going, guys, play the 4-4-2. It's the best formation because if you score, you can score, and if you get more than the other team, you win. Play 4-4-2. These are best football tactics for UFL football tactic game. The tactic game of UFL. It was just jumbled up shit. Swear to God, you'll see what I mean when you check it out. But he's one of the biggest reasons why I started playing again, because I want to fucking expose his snake oil salesman ass. At the very least, show how they're how he's part of the game being ruined. I don't know what the hell happened there. Oh, you're in. Another one. Oh, good defense by him there. See, that's the part that I like about UFL. You can actually play smart football, cutting off angles and shit. See what I'm saying? The players that ruin it are those players like Jonathan. Like, you can actually make this into a competitive, good football game, bro. which is what this is so far. Where you're like looking to cut off angles and shit like that. You know what I mean? And like looking to actually play football. But you get the losers like Jonathan that would care more about winning a game that doesn't mean shit than actually playing. How do I measure ping or find out the ping? You can put a thing on where it's at the top. Wait, who left a negative comment? On who? On who? Oh, I don't. You guys have your own opinions. You don't have to leave nothing on my behalf. I talk for myself. I do my own shit. That's comment of the day, bro. Hell yeah. Oh, that was awesome. No, bro. Loco, man, if you knew my history with that piece of shit, you would know exactly. Bro, I went all the way back and did my studying. He is a selfish con artist, con man. Every glitch ever, he was a big proponent of it in our area. And then he promoted, and then he tried to act like he plays football. He don't play football. He don't know it. He has a history of all different games, and in every game he played, he's like a leech. He goes to the game and uses the words toxic, broken, use this cheat method, like all the rat words. Everyone ask him. The nickname is it's a rat farming channel, but he finds new games and he fucking rats his way up, like trying to get toxic, broken. Like using these keywords, his fucking videos are jumbled mess. He doesn't give any good info. He has no knowledge. It's just all the keywords. Toxic, this will be broken. This is a cheat that you can use. And he plays like it too. But then he'll change his demeanor on stream all of a sudden. It's like, bro, you are a loser, a joke. And that's just a fact. That's just a fact, man. I'm not just speaking this for no fucking reason. Co-op and eFootball? I don't know, bro. eFootball sucks right now. So we can play a bunch of smart assist co-op players? You know what I mean? Maybe co-op in here. Wait, do you still have to be in the same household to do 2v to do teams in UFL? Or can you do it like, you know what I mean?
Can you please help me?
I love how Omega's not on the wing anymore. Goal. Yes, Palmer. Beautiful control. Not controlling his defenders. It's so hard to beat these opponents is just sit there and let the AI do it. Yeah. Egbon, I'm assuming me and you aren't in the same region. I'm just taking a wild guess, Mr. Egbon Yoruba. I'm assuming. I mean, my name is Jack Smith. Your name is Egbon Yoruba. You think we're in the same region? Let me guess. You're from Georgia. No, I'm talking eFootball. I'm talking eFootball. But no, eventually I'll play. I played some co-op early on. It was fun. Egbon, England, nice. I know, trust me, I'm joking around. I know your name. You could be from anywhere. Like, that's your history. But I was just joking around. Goal. Ha ha! When it rains, it pours. If a hater talks, then a hater snores. That was such an awesome mob line by you, bro. That was legendary, Eggman. Now, I want everyone to have their own comments. Go research. Tell me if I'm wrong. Go look at the history before UFL came out. Go look at the shit he used to put. I think it was for pro clubs, if I'm not mistaken. Go look. He'll do like random like one-off FC things, and he puts out tutorial. Bro, it's like you don't even play that game. He hasn't even played it. How are you putting out tutorials? You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You've played UFC one time. Go look for yourselves. He'll release a thing like broken combinations. You're fucking somebody's shit up that's looking, and some dude that thinks, oh, because he makes YouTube, he knows. And losers like him know this shit. They're no different than these rat fucking losers that they don't care. They don't give a fuck about anybody else. They don't care about truly helping people. He wants clicks and views. How are you going to play one fucking game of at UFC, go to the training thing, and then release a video, and then there's people that, so you have to sift through the bullshit. Now I know, trust me, it's just like those shitty door-to-door salesmen that sell you bullshit, and then they say, well, it's the old ladies who buy it, it's their fault for buying it. Well, it's their children's fault for not telling them that these people exist, right? And I get that look, but it's not like the people who are at fault for being the snake oil salesman aren't to blame too. You get what I mean? What happened to this dude all of a sudden? Nice. Nice, Gabriel. But, by the way, how do you like playing wingback? Do you like wingback or do you like right mid better? Because you're really good at both. Fremmy Frem. You are literally a Bayer Leverkusen legend, bro. Nobody even realizes that I have a pro footballer in here right now. Everyone's thinking, oh, it's Frimpong, but this is the legit Mr. Frimpong from Leverkusen that plays for the Dutch national team. Yeah, I know, Loco. That's what I mean. How are you going to go play one day of UFC and then release tutorials on it? You fucking... He's a lying little dipshit. I'm going to go start doing that with... whatever. I'll go fucking put Madden on. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I'll click, give me best play. Then I'll go, guys, broken Madden play. Scored touch goals every time you throw the ball and put up the recommended plays. Like, just run this play, the X wide, X out receiver. Now watch this throw, and I have it on like fucking easy mode. Like, bro, snake oil conman bullshit. All of them can kiss my ass. The ones, how about the Nanik ones? The little fucker came here to say congrats on 1,000 subscribers, but I've always called him out because we got on a call a long time ago. And this motherfucker was a con man from the start, but he don't even play, bro. He don't even play. It's a business for him, which I get. You got a kid, a wife, and shit, but that don't mean you can con people. So he'll put, oh my god, guys, I just finished Rivals, or just finished Champs, I got ranked 2. No, bro, the kid you hired that you're paying X amount of dollars to play on your account got rank 1 or 2. You just open the rewards and make videos on it. That's why there's no gameplay. And that's why you sucked at UFL and quit, because you sucked. Mr. Nanik, Mr. Nodick. And this is all just the truth, man. And why I'm so passionate about it is because I started competitively in 22 and was always looking to get better and research and study and learn. And literally it came down to like Boris Legend, Inception. Pretty much that was it. I like Nick runs a full market as far as entertainment, not really as far as learning. He's a hell of a player, but he's not really a teaching type. He's not a good coach, if you will. He doesn't even try to be. Maybe he could be, but I don't think he could be based on how he seems. But Inception and Boris is more just watching how he plays, emulating things. Inception, it was brilliant at the player breakdowns, and when he did the formation breakdowns, he was great. And then I learned to do it myself from there. But out of those, out of the hundreds of content creators in FC, I had to sift through them, so I know about the bullshit. So when I see a new tactics video every fucking day for the 9 different formations, and go look at some of those formations and go ahead and you try to play them and tell me they're not bullshit. Then listen to the advice in these fucking videos. It's dog shit, copy and paste, con man shit. But you guys can check for yourself. Yeah. Yep, Eggban works for me. Basically, like, you know that player Jonathan, we figure out where they live, and we come pay you a visit, and make sure you never can play games again. Simple as that. That's how we exterminate the rats, hence the name, O Gamester Exterminators. O Gamester FC Exterminators. FC is the least dog shizzle at the moment. But the servers suck, so it makes it sometimes almost like the worst game. Because the lag fucking sucks. I like this nice original team. Shout out to this dog, doggy dog. So, like, let's say NK25. I know you're a good guy and a good player, but let's just say you're a rat and you're fucking the game up. I would find out where you live, because I have another guy that does that. And then I would send Eggbon over. And, yeah, basically you'd have no hands by the morning time. And the football community would be better for it. Football gaming community. It's no big deal. Just a little surgery. Anti-rat surgery. Notice my ping's been perfect other than those 2 fucking rats. Notice my ping's been perfect. Notice I can actually move when I'm defending. Notice there's no delay. Only against those 2 losers, bro. And notice that Jonathan was... No, they both were shooting up when I got the ball. They both were shooting up the ping. But it was way worse for versus Jonathan. The other one went up like 20 to 35. Look, this one's steady, guys. They're fucking lag cheats without a doubt. As Boomfa calls them, lag spikers. You know it, bro. You know it. You know that was on purpose. You know that was some lag bullshit. Jonathan, you fucking cheating little bitch. He's always sucked balls, so it doesn't surprise me. Because losers like that waste their time. I mean, a rat is a rat. There's no, a rat is a rat. I guess there is like king rats. But he definitely fucked with the connection. There's no doubt in my mind, bro. I'm positive. Oh my god, no. Distraction. Good job. Way to catch up. Way to catch up. That 90 pace. Oh, that was risky by him to try to... Damn it. That's what I keep doing. I keep going to intercept it, but my player's overrunning it. It's one of the biggest things you got to watch for. EAFC is good, bro. It's just the... No, he don't do nothing else but UFL, bro. He couldn't last, and none of these losers could play the other games, because that should tell you something. Bravo. See how I committed, made him run into my other defender? Brilliant. This fucking guy, dude. Yeah, of course. Anybody who's using Smart Assist. I mean, dude, you had the AI making decisions for you. That's crazy. But I get it, man. You had a bad influence. Golazo! See, it's not hard to do that shit, Jonathan. The only difference is I actually dribbled instead of XXXXX, which both of them it's kind of like, yeah. But when players are like sitting back like that, you kind of have no choice. But the joke thing about it was he literally would force passes in, that Jonathan. Like, dude, that motherfucker was a total. He's gotten worse at the level of loser he is. See that? See how I tried, though, to play football? I tried. That would have been so sick. Third man running. By better you mean? Are you talking to me? I forgot what I said. When you said better by a bigger. I forgot what you said. I forgot what I said. Bravo. Bravo. Come on, Dimby. Bravo. 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 Bravo, you're in. Come on. Oh, you dingleberry. You gotta jump, Mega Man. Oh, see, dude. Come on. Oh, shit. Beautiful, D. Oh, shit. Love the delay there. No! What a save. Bono's the best goalie in the game, bro. He makes those crazy saves. I think the barrier of entry to FC reduced the number of rats in the game. Barrier of entry. Yeah, you're probably right, Boomfa. Goal I scored versus smartest dummy. Gotcha, talking to Boomfa. You were talking to Boomfa about, so then what did you say here? By better you mean like a big margin or... Let me see what Boomfa said. Oh, yeah. FC is better than eFootball and eFootball, and it's coming from a Pez guy. It's pretty significantly better, bro. FC's pretty significantly better. eFootball has went down some stupid-ass directions. I mean, when you look at on the pitch and off the pitch, it's all around... Off the pitch, it's not even close. FC's crushing every other game. I'd say eFootball is the worst with like rewards and shit. I'd say UFL is the worst for doing RTGs. That's why I created the RTG incentives setup. Because there's nothing. They give you nothing, bro. If you don't put some money into this game at the start. Oh, dude. With where we're currently at, with everybody getting 91 players and shit, I mean, you're screwed pretty quickly. So that's why I did the incentives and put in my team. Imagine, when I was beating all those top teams with like 84 rated squads, I would have had to beat them with like 78 rated squads. You know what I mean? That's a hell of a difference. 84 was hard enough. Mainly because of the lack of speed. I knew he was going to think I was going to cut. Oh, then I... This motherfucker just tried to run through me. That little fucker. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, look at it. Look at it roll. Look at it. Look at it go. But yeah, please like, subscribe. If you haven't already, please join the Discord. Link is in the bio. Memberships available, coaching, everything else. Also, there's super thanks in each video where you can literally just hit, hey, thank you, and give me money. Thanks. If you want to see me play football, dog rats, and try to help people at video football games, this is a channel for you. Everyone who subscribes now gets a brand new car at the end of the year. I agree, Boomfa. I agree. That realistic, without smart assist, bro, I agree. Oh, what? Good, good. For which thing? UFL or eFootball? Because it just started, but yeah. It's got to start somewhere, boys. You're the ground level. There it is. Goal. That's a goal. Goal! No! They went from making it easy to score those to impossible to score them now because that was a perfect, perfect shot. Maybe I need a higher level. I'll kill you. Oh, hell yeah. Look at Big Phil coming through. Thanks, Phil, for real, man. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. But are you talking about the matchmaking for eFootball? But yeah, it's got to start somewhere, dude. The more, the merrier. But yeah, if it's not there, it's not there yet. That's the whole thing. But you got to just jump off the porch. So you got a guy like Boomfa who helps out. No, what the fuck? He ran through him. Dude, see? Bro, he deserves to miss that. Because how the fuck? What else could I have done there? I had 3 defenders right on him. Oh, let me read this. Yeah, NK, are you talking about eFootball? Because eFootball, the guys have been playing each other a lot. Or they were. But yeah, you got to have a ton of people to keep it going because otherwise, what is they're going to keep playing each other over and over and over and over and over and over and over. But that's why we just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then we spread UFL too, and we get everyone going. I already have the system in place. Shout out to Boomfa for setting it up, where you literally put your score in, you get your ELO, you're ranked. You could be the number 1 OGFC player in the world. You could be the number 10 OGFC UFL player. It's just a eFootball OGFC or UFL OGFC. Then we have tournaments as well. But by the way, even if there's not as much as far as random matchups for league type of stuff, or it's really not even league. It's just overall rating that gets kept. But eventually oh no, what the fuck? Passed to the wrong player, motherfucker. And eventually, bro, we add in. Good read. Eventually, bro, we add in the actual demotions and leagues and stuff. But really, the biggest one too is if you're in the tournaments, all your tournament games are kept. So over time, that ELO will grow. That amount of players you play and stuff like that will grow. It's just the beginning, man. That's the thing. It's just the start of it. And you just keep needing to add more and more players. Simple as that. No different than my channel, dude. Starting with when I didn't know shit and I didn't even have thumbnails. I didn't even have thumbnails to start off. I just put out the info and I was like, hey, the one person who might stumble across this, I hope this helps you. If you want to reach out, just comment on here. But I promise you this will help you climb. That's literally kind of what the meter was. That's literally what the meter was. With people using smart assists is just embarrassing. Imagine being a pay-to-play player and you have all the cyborgs in your team. Yeah, I know. Imagine being a top 5 player like you see, top 100 player like you see, top 1,000, Imagine just being a Division 1 player or even Division 2 player. And you fucking use smart assist. Just boom, it's on, bitch. So just think about that. It's ridiculous. That's why eFootball is the worst game right now, for sure. All right. So I really want to stress this. Mr. Douchebag Jonathan Feel free to send clown emojis to this guy. 1,000 clown emojis from every person. Jonathan, hold on, I gotta go to his thing. Don't say any words though. Let me handle that because he could be a little pussy and report you. But this guy right here, this loser, always been a loser. You can look back at my videos. Um, Jonathan 1470. Feel free to hammer him with clown emojis. 85 hours in eFootball, 38 hours in UFL. That's a fucking lie, bro. He's been playing since all the way back. You guys can go check the videos. He played Captain Tsubasa's Rise of New Champions Soccer. Oh, shit. Holy fuck, dude. This dude is a game guy. Alright. My boy NK, you didn't answer, bro. You mean the server for like playing League? Is that what you were talking about? And which game are you talking about? Because we need somebody to set it off in UFL. Yeah, I do my own. But pretty soon I'm gonna start paying Ozzy to do them. Oh, you know the Jonathan I'm talking about? You know the one I'm talking about? Yeah, I think the one I'm talking about had a regular English. That was a Spanish version. Watch the other Jonathan be like a good guy that's like a fan of the channel. Whoops. And Egbon already cut off his arms. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. But yeah, that dude sucked it up at eFootball, it looks like, because it coincides with when he started playing UFL. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. What you guys doing?
Annie invited her mom to go to the mall.
Who?
Annie.
Oh, really?
Annie's mom, so she's gonna pick her up and she's gonna go to the mall. I told her when we get I told her when we get back from Arizona, Matt, that
Yeah.
that she could have
Annie
Annie
spend the
sleep
night.
over when it's just her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's normal. I don't want that hidden. I'm gonna go get her a 20, Matt.
All right. I have a 10 in my wallet.
Is 30 enough for you? You're 20 and Dad give you a 10. Is $30 enough? It's okay? Then I don't have to go. Well, I was gonna get a 20. You think 20? Okay.
Wait, no. If you $30 is plenty, babe. That's all you need.
Okay. We have to listen to both.
Yeah, you don't need to spend $50. How much do you want to give her, Mom?
Yeah, I'll get it because
How much?
the 20's her money and that was for
So
Arizona.
$50 total?
No, 40. No, you keep your 10. I can't get just a 10.
Alright.
So you keep your 10 and I'll just get 20.
What is she bringing then? $20 bill?
Huh?
What is she bringing to the mall?
A 20?
She can have that and my 10. Tell her to bring 30.
Well, no, she's got a 20. She's got a 10 and two fives, but that was for Arizona. So I was
Give her
gonna,
my 10 too. You're gonna take
Okay.
50. Be smart. You don't need 50 fucking dollars. But be smart. Alright. I love you.
Get out of here. You are so
What do you guys think about a 10-year-old going to the mall with their friend and their friend's mom bringing $50, bro? I used to get a 20 and that was it, but cost of living went up since 1943. But anyway, $50 to the mall.
I'll be right back. I gotta run out to submission.
Yeah, I know, Ozzy. Great job, bro.
Okay.
Hell yeah, Phil, you're in there, bro. You're in there.
Okay.
You'll be just fine, dude. You'll be just fine. You got a squad? You got a decent squad, Phil, or are you gonna have like kind of a lower squad? I know, Boomfa. That's what I'm saying, bro. A little spoiled shit. She's been training really hard though, and I figured I'd treat her this time. But I was like, you better not lose it. I'm sure it's gonna go to a bunch of dumb shit. Although one meal at the food court now is like $20, so really it's like 30. Blue denim with the goatee. Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Go ahead. Make all the edits you want. Mall is expensive for sure. Shit's crazy nowadays, bro. Shit's crazy. Bro, you want to hear something funny? I usually do this drill I did with my kids all growing up. I coach all my kids, right? In football, not other, they do. My one daughter does gymnastics. My son rides dirt bikes, stuff like that. Obviously, I only know football. So one of the things I do for running at the end is, all right, you got to keep up with me because it's fun for them, and I'm always way faster to where like I'd have to slow down to still get them good work, but I'd have to slow down otherwise. Oh no, no, I'd have to slow down otherwise. I'd just smoke them. So I did that drill yesterday. Like, all right, final drill of the night. You got to keep up with me, bro. My 10-year-old daughter fucking destroyed me. We started off real slow running together. I'm like, all right, keep up. And I started taking off. Dude, she finally can beat me. And it wasn't even close, dude. I couldn't keep up with her. I'm not even fucking kidding. And she thought I was playing. I should have played it off and bullshit. Like, yep, I'm sorry. I just wanted to build your confidence. But really, she legit smoked me, bro. My fat ass could not. I'm so out of shape, dude. My 10-year-old just smoked me. So my drill went down the drain. Because I would go, you have to run and keep up. And I would keep them running hard. And then I'd let them kind of catch up, then go a little further. And yesterday I'd take off. And I'm like, all right, keep up with me. Next thing you know, she zooms by me. I'm like, oh, fuck. Slow down. Slow down. What up, Modernist? How are you, bro? Meet Modernist, guys. He's a classicist soccer player and a very good man. Classicist gaming is what we call them. Oh, shit! Good block. Look at that D. See, that's where it's fun, where it's like skill-based, right? Because you have to anticipate. You don't have a kid, NK. You were just talking about your mom getting you Christmas presents to be able to afford the OGFC membership. You're a youngster, bro. I already know. Oh! Alright, I'll lock in, guys. But yeah, this UFL is just fun because it's like UFL skill based. It's like a skill based game. It's not like totally true to football skill. It's like UFL skill. You know what I mean? Trying to beat these losers that don't know how to manually defend. Oh my god, that do this shit, and it works. God, if they added player lock, it would be game over, bro. I'm telling you guys. Look at this. He didn't even know how to anticipate where I was going. Modernist. That's where it starts, bro. You're going to become an FC addict. You're going to become a menu addict. You're going to become a menu addict. Get in. Come on, man. Oh, of course. Of course. Tits McGee. They screw me. You guys are fucking funny. NK, bro, I know you're 15 or 16, dude. You said, I'm going to look for Christmas. I'm going to ask my mom for joining the membership. Then you said you had a kid. I'm calling Cap. One or the other Cap. Or both of them. One of the three. Either you're a youngster, or you do got a kid, or all of it's Cap. See, I knew it. You don't got no kid. Yeah, dude, we're good role models here. Just make sure if you really want to be successful in life, you gotta start stealing your mom's car, drinking booze, smoking cigarettes, and stealing everything from stores. Then you'll be set. It builds character. For real. You said my kid is smart assist. Oh! Oh, that's hilarious. I thought you said I have a kid. Wait, you did say I have a kid, right? Am I tripping? Oh, shit. I'm just kidding about all that. Do not smoke. Do not steal your mom's car. Don't do any of that bad stuff. If you're really even 13. But I believe that you are. The good thing is I never cuss and it's a family-friendly channel, so you're in the right spot. I've never cussed one time on this channel. Oh! I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. Fuck! Oh, thank God. But yeah, family-friendly. Come on, you got this. We're so close, guys. I can feel it. We're so close. We're so close. Come on, counter. 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 There it is. There it is. There it is. Ah, he read it right. He's reading it right, man. Good job. That was risky sending Van de Ven on a hunt like that, but I thought I could surprise him. There it is. What a ball. What a ball. Oh my god, dang it. Come on, man. What? I pressed pause. Good read. Good read. Oh, I read it again, and it didn't let me intercept it, of course. Look, it read it again. Guys, look at my pause request. It's been sitting there for an hour. All right, Johnny D, what do you got for me? Come on, Kapani, what do you got for me? Damn it. Oh, shit. Hopefully you got that sub right. Okay, it did. Bro, take him to the skin lab and you can hopefully get a bunch of legendaries. Oh, I read him too. I did it perfectly and it fucked me still. Look at this. Reading them like a book, bro. Reading them like it's Dr. Seuss. Yep. Yes! What a goal! Goal! Ana Vasco Diego through Diego Jonathan David goal! Asabatico Veseco goal! El Arambuto Pumas goal! Goal! Hell yeah, boys. That's how you work it, baby. Work it, baby. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Work it, baby. Now we gotta defend good, because this dude's got some skill. Oh, and he read that like a book. But sometimes there's some delay in this shit, bro, and it pisses me off, you know what I'm saying? Oh, hell no. Hell no. No way. I was gonna say, bro, I was right there for that shit, cook. Come on. Come on, cook. Come on, cook. Whoop! Oocha bane mane, oocha bang bang, oocha mane mane, oocha bang bang. What a ball. Oocha bane bane, oocha bang bang, oocha mane mane, oocha bang bang. That's the game, baby. I can take out, yeah, you, so I like mute it. I got a badass editing system on my phone. I can't wait to have a badass laptop with a sick editing system, because right now, if it's not on my phone, it's literally the PlayStation system, which is crazy because it's so basic. Hell yeah, modernist. There you go, bro. Right, Valley. Ooh, chabale bale. Ooh, bang bang. Striker sent me that UFO ball. It's actually pretty good quality. It was signed by Big Eugene. Great game, Raiders. Great game. He said good game. He was skilled. You heard me say it too. Before I even scored, he was a skilled player. Let's go tell him real quick. I'm gonna leave him a little message and tell him maybe he can come into the channel. Oh, I played him on 6-6 and beat him too, and he said how boring it. I don't know why, but I beat him like 1-0 or something like that. But I remember him now from that comment. Oh, nice. Nice, GJ. Well, then you already know I'm not just saying it because I beat you, dude. I was saying you're a skill player. All right, so, uh, yeah, so that you got to see it there, bro. Like, if this game is gonna go anywhere, then you can't have players that are just like gotta win, gotta win, gotta win, kicking through the back. Like that Jonathan, the Jonathan that I thought it was. I don't think it is. I think Loco's right. But this Jonathan, the Hispanic Jonathan 1470. You get players that play like that, right? Like it don't matter if you go undefeated and you're number one in the world. It is pointless, bro. Spamming everything under the sun. Uh, it's not football, bro, and it's gonna chase other players away because people play this game for the most part to play football. So if you're over here showing that it's a bunch of people like you that aren't playing football and that are exploiting everything there is, no one's gonna play. So you might be number one in the world out of like 100 people in the world that play, and it's all no football nonsense players. So congratulations, you get nothing from it. So nothing positive comes out of playing non-football in this game is what I'm trying to say. Nothing positive. Hell yeah, let's check it out, Phil. I'm gonna check it out right now, bro. All right, OGFC Phil. Let's check out his UFL squad. NK, you're wild. I just read your eFootball post. You're full of shit too, aren't you? You said, I got Douye and they didn't give him to me, man. You lying, aren't you? And then you went to the FC one and said, I packed Cavani. You're funny as hell, bro. You're all over the place, dude. Boomfa, thank you. I'm gonna read that right now to see if I might get that laptop. Hold on. So let me see. Hold on. So what did I want to go check? Oh yeah, private messages, Phil. All right. So it's not in the PMs. It's in the. It's in the UFL General. Is down here. UFL General. I don't see it, Phil. I don't see your team. Let me see this. Open link. Hold on, let me look at this laptop. Phil showed me. Here's the wins I got in these two players are the ones I whooped up on. And there was some good goals too, bro. Some good goals. Holy shit, $1,600. Let me see. Really? Let's see. Let's see it. The one Boomfa sent me is called a. Hold on, I'll tell you. Stealth 16-inch AI Studio A1V 16-inch 165 HD gaming laptop 1920X 1200 Intel Core Ultra 32 gigabyte memory Star Blue on blue. Alright, we'll see if I can do that. I don't know. That's pretty pricey. Maybe I could finance it. Yeah, bro. Cheap lappy tappies here. That's why you gotta move to America, man. Bro, when am I gonna get my... Alright, here. That should be all the challenges complete. Nope, I gotta win 14 more games to get Stadi Louis. Then I'll get a bunch of LP. Done with all the daily rewards now. Weekly ones, okay. I'm gonna get ready though and go to Stade Louis that I accidentally bought. God dang it. That's okay though. Oh, there it is. It opened up. No, it didn't. Oh my god, I need 100 more SP, bro. No way. I don't even want this stupid ass thing. I need 100 more SP to open up this page, bro. Then I'll get these two. Wait, not this page. Available. Get to unlock 100 coins and I can unlock it. What's an I-9 mean, bro? I don't even know. I don't know computers enough. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. 4-0-1. 5 matches in. I'm going to go ahead and take me a break. Because I'm hungry. Want to eat some lunch and stuff. I'm about to. I'll play one more game. Let's get one more in for the you know what I mean? One time for the one time. Couple of big wins there, dude, against good opponents. Couple of big wins. The first one was a rat loser, and the second one, my boy Raiders, I can't remember, was good. He was a good player, a good UFLer. It's nice to see players like that. But yeah, I'm gonna play one more and then take a break. If I win, Boomful will buy you all laptops. Every one of you. He'll buy you a i9 processor Mac Pro G Hamel topper laptop. Beast. It's the best gaming laptop out. Come on, baby, do the man. Every time I do, baby. See, these wait times, the rats are causing that. We gotta get to where it's instants. The hell? Damn, I kind of like that red, so I'm gonna let him wear it. I'll wear the white, just so he can wear that red on me, dog. RPH. Woo, what a squad. What a squad, boy. He's got that sick Bisect skin. I love that Bisect skin. That's the best one in the game, for real. No joke. He's guarding the castle. Oh, and the best stadium in the game, by the way. Remember, I was telling you guys my favorite stadium. This dude put in some money. I didn't get to check. Oh, this is you, Renee? No way. Hell yeah. Renee, shout out Renee, OGFC member. Dude, notice how I said you have the sickest stadium in the red. Let's play, bro. Good luck, man. Good game. Already, GG's. That's awesome, bro. This is an OGFC original, bro. One of the first to join the club. So you know he's already going to bring the heat. Oh, no. Oh, what a goal. He had the bender. Dembele, dude. Maybe I got to start taking free kicks with Dimby. It sucks he got a tackle back on me, but what can you do? What the fuck? I hate tacklebacks, bro, in each of the games, but they're the least bad in UFL, so I can deal with them. But yeah, Renee's been a member, like one of the originals. Oh my god, all these tacklebacks. The tackleback king, Renee. You can tell he's been playing all UFL. Renee, you only play UFL, I think, right? We'll let him answer after he plays. There you go. Oh, what the fuck? I thought I had it. Shit goal. So we got a tackle back goal and then a bouncy goal. But yeah, you can feel like the heat from this team. He's got a sick team. I love his team. That's so funny though. He's got the dope stadium, all the players I would have picked. Like it's funny how like-minded players think alike. Offsides, damn it. Oh no, holy fuck. Thought for sure he was offsides. See if I can get... That was a sick finish on that, so I want to go for that, finesse, because my regular finishes with Dembele have been terrible. You're in. Oh, what the fuck was that? Palmer. Why would he touch the ball like that? I wanted to touch and finesse. Touch and finesse. Crazy. I gotta watch my center back pulling up. All the way up now, dipshit. Ah. They don't start running right away in UFL. Bravo. Right when I pulled my center back up, I immediately started pulling my keeper because I knew right away where I had fucked up. Alright, let's see what we can get here. Oh! What? What happened? Oh, halftime. Ha! Yeah, bro, no, because I wanted to play Zeloni when I was number 10 and Zelonius was number 1. He kept getting game after game with top 10 players, bro, and I kept getting fucking Dagger, was in like Ruby Division. And it didn't boost my points, so I would win, and it took me 10 wins to get like one win versus a Premier League player. Then if you get one loss, it shoots you way the fuck down, bro. Drove me crazy, so I don't like their ranking system because of that. Hell yeah, Renee. Great game, buddy. You're a good player. Fast. I can tell you're mainly I can see that you mainly play UFL because you get these certain tendencies from each game when you grind each game. That's the one like disadvantage I would say of playing the different games is because you kind of mix in other shit. Like that quick give and go I try to do. That never works in this game. Oh, you're in. Oh, what a block. Offsides. I think he's standing offsides like an idiot. Nope. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. All right. There we go. Oh, I should have sent him, but I didn't. A terrible play by me. I took my finger off sprint when I shouldn't have, and then put it back when I shouldn't have. Oh, another terrible play. Good block. Good. Dude, I'm telling you, Dumfries is so good. I kind of want to try him at center back because he's one of those players that's just a beast. Dude, Renee's got those slide tackles down, boy. Good run. Perfect timing. Notice I waited till he was running past the center back. Oh. 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 Dude, this is such a good like UFL type of game. So this is where it's fun though, you know what I mean? Like the tendencies, this is what I was talking about where it's like some of the unrealistic shit in UFL, but it's still skill based. But we're both going for it. You know, like some of the certain plays. But we're both still trying to play. Oh, come on, I can't switch my player to the right one. There it goes. That was weird. It kept switching to, I don't know if you guys watched that back. It kept switching to, I don't know which player. Was that my wingback? It kept switching to the wrong player. Good ball. Oh. Oh, I was right there too. Good. I knew that finesse was potentially coming. Come on, come on. Space. Oh, Nico couldn't outrun him. Whoa, what the fuck? Well, that wasn't good. It exploded too late. I want him to explode the other way. All right. Let's get Johnny D in there. Let's get Kopani in there. Let's get Guler in there. Old 77. 73 pace Guler. And never mind. We'll keep Dembele in. All right. My boys are doing pretty good for their levels, though. Yeah, Black Dragons versus Black Dragons. And I'm in the white, though. But I like the red and black kits. Notice how I said that, dude. And I like that. That's my favorite stadium, too. It's got the black and white UFL thing. Ah. Oh, I read it, too. Damn it, I read it, but at least I got it back after. Trying to read passes is tough because you can be just off in this game and it doesn't give you... What the fuck? No foul there, huh? Good D. Oh no! The tackle back! The tackle back! No! He's the king of tackle backs, bro. Damn, so both times I won the ball and then he just tackled me back. I don't know what I can do about that. Guess that's where eFootball has that taken care of. But it's UFL. I mean, what are you going to do? But that's the one thing that's, like I said, the unrealistic stuff. Like, when you lose the ball in real life, you don't get it back. So it's not his fault, because I got, like, my block on his clearance. You know, that probably wouldn't have hit me and went in the right angle, but it does suck. That's the one area eFootball has. It sucks in FC2 when you read a player, you do the job defensively, and they get rewarded for their mistake. You know what I mean? They essentially get rewarded for losing the ball and get a chance they otherwise wouldn't have got. Good game, bro. Great game. But yeah, so watch. When we look at these highlights, both of them, let's see if I remember this right. So let's go to that game winner. So yeah, look. So let's watch the highlights. You can see here, I read right here, I win the ball. So I have my two players around. He has his one player around. So I have plenty of players defending. But then watch. Once my tackle's in and I do my job right, I win the ball. But now my, who is that? Whoever that is who just won it is out of the play. So watch, look. Boom. See, my defense is good. I make the right tackle. I cut out his offense. But since I did that and they have tackle backs in this game, watch. Boom. Boom. So look at my player. Once he commits a tackle, watch what he does. He's out of the play. So watch where he runs to. Watch how stupid this is. Watch. I'll let it play regular time. Watch where the player who just won the ball. So I make a good tackle. Watch how I'm rewarded. Watch what he does. He disappears. I can't defend with him anymore. Watch. Look what he does. He just runs past, and then boom. Now I'm still at my CDM when that's going down. I'm not even on Van de Ven. Watch this. So I make a tackle. Boom. I'm still up at the player running right by. Watch what he does. So now I'm totally fucked because I tried to win a ball. And then boom, the game's lost. And then look what Van de Ven does AI, which I kind of like, but it would have been nice to switch to him. All right, so now let's look at the first goal. So same here, so watch. So with all due respect, nothing earned. It wasn't an earned goal because look. Boom. That's my ball a million times out of a million. Am I right? So now watch. Here's how I get rewarded. Boom. What am I going to do there? That was a touch he chose to do. If I go forward, he runs through me. If I go back, this happens. And now, boom. Now watch. after this, watch where he's at. Now he's out of the play, and now look. Look at where he's at. Look how he defends now. He's just done. Watch. I'll let it play out. Boom. Look, he's done now. Watch what he does. So Bissick does good. Tackle back. Now watch. Watch the player who got tackle backed. He's just done. Once you win those tackles, it's like a cheat. Watch what they do. Your players just quit. Look. Look at him standing there. He could have went. So watch how dumb this is in full play. Watch number 12 this whole time. So the win. Look at that. And you can't control anybody. So it's like if you tackle and play football, you get punished. Now, why the Rats are doing what they're doing is they don't control their defenders. So what happens is the ball will just kind of, your players don't do that whole tackle and then run away. The AI will stand there in front of you and eventually you shoot into them is what they hope. Now, obviously the goal is not to do that, but it's hard to, that's where UFL is still the third best game is because in FC it's a little bit different because the players don't just die. Like when you control number 11 and you get the ball and now he's just dead, they actually still will play. So in FC, once this happened, I could have came back at him and it could have been like 3 tacklebacks in a row. It gets to be pretty ugly in FC, but it's better than watching your players stand around and giving up a free goal. You see what I'm saying? But that's the problem in the game, and that's what a lot of people don't ever see with it. But that's why UFL is still like technically the third best. If eFootball, if Konami didn't add Smart Assist and the defensive system with the R1, eFootball would be actually probably number 1, dude. Honestly, besides their lack of content, probably would still push them to 2. But all 3 games have their own problems with it. In eFootball, they did the freeze up. So what they did here is once I tackled that player, he would have froze. So right now, he wouldn't have been able to play a pass to Darwin Núñez. Like right here, Darwin wouldn't. Look what... Oh, he didn't even pass to him. He didn't even pass to him. Darwin was recovering from getting his ass dropped. That's hilarious. Watch. Darwin didn't even... This was his... I didn't realize how accidental this really was. Watch this. Watch this. That's crazy. So this is UFL. So in eFootball, Darwin would have froze for like 4 seconds, whatever. So in a way, they are doing the right thing because it would have stopped this. But where it fucks up in eFootball is once you win the tackle and you get your bearing straight, sometimes the player then will unfreeze and run right into it and get it again. But watch this. Boom, he gets tackled, and then look. A tackle back, and watch. Darwin's just standing there. Look. Darwin's standing there. And then he plays it to the tackle back player, and then a finesse. So it's just kind of some jumbly, like if you watch it, look. I mean, it's just some ugly-ass football. But that's UFL right now. And then, oh, damn, I wanted to go on the other goal. But I wanted to go to mine because mine, he had a clearance, and I wanted to see if it was him clearing it on the wrong side or if it was a typical UFL like the other 2 goals. But yeah, that's just the only thing. So it's still a good game overall. You just got to kind of deal with that type of shit in the game. And I don't think Strikers is good enough to like really do anything about it. But yeah. No, but that was good to show though. It's a good like way to show like what's wrong. But I don't get how Strikers can't figure that out. If you watch real football, there are such things as tacklebacks. That's where FC's correct. However, the problem is that where the unrealistic part is like your players get stuck in that animation. So once I tackled and did the right thing, I was rewarded with being screwed because now I can't use that player anymore. So of course, what are people going to do? They're going to say, screw that, I'll just defend with my AI. Right? In which they're trying to make a workaround and just do 5 backs. Hold on. Yeah, so that's too expensive, so I gotta get a different laptop. Yeah, I didn't get a different laptop. So when your player tackles and they just die out and they get in FC they get stuck in an animation is the one problem, but there is no freeze or anything. In eFootball, they freeze for 5 seconds, but sometimes that ends up actually hurting you more because then they like come out of it and they're almost it's hard to explain. So you win the ball and you're like stumbling around, getting your bearings straight. Then you go to make a play, and then next thing you know, the player's foot's right in you, and then boom, you're stuck in an animation. They go running around you because it's not enough time to like get out. So it ends up being jumbled. But for some reason in UFL, the worst problem is your players just glitch out. Once you try to make a tackle and you can't make it. Now look, this is full manual defending there. Now, if for some reason he had a player right behind there, my Van de Ven would have just glitched out. Would have been done. He's offsides, I think. And so, obviously, you've seen if you go back and look, that was good defending. It was bad attacking. But if he had a player behind him right there, which some players put cams there just for that, well, then boom, he gets rewarded with a goal for bad attacking. So that's a shitty part goal. Nice goal. They need some devs that made FC. I know, dude. They always are struggling on that end of it, for sure. Stupid L1R2. I couldn't even do shit to keep up with them. Can't stand that L1R2 sprint. Who is this? I don't recognize this player at all. No, it's all delayed. You can right stick, but it's so delayed. I mean, sometimes it's not, dude. It's so hard to. It's just like the passes that go random directions. Like you can. All right, here we go. Let's L1R2 sprint all the way up and see if we see the delay in cutting. So I'll be sprinting. What was that? What the fuck was that? Like a slow motion? Dude, this is another fucking lag spiker, bro. Look at all the games in between, so that explains it. Watch my ping go up. It's 22, and then I get the ball and it shoots up to 35. And you can feel the difference too, bro. You can feel the difference. Fuck this guy. Or is that just the game doing it, guys? See, I don't know. I really need some direction on this. Yeah, he's full of shit. I've tried it a million times. It's not. You go try it and tell me if you think it boosts him. I've tried it. Bullshit. Bullshit. Now you can speed boost for sure. Look at that. Manual defending. All manual. And they need to just get rid of punishing players for manual defending, and they need to make players not be allowed to AI defend. Because right now there's barely skill in UFL. And the little bit of skill there is, you kind of get punished for it. So then you're just basically rewarding rats or egging people on to be rats. You know what I mean? You're egging people on to go for tacklebacks and play that rush, 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 kick football. But you can see that, like, you can tell. So that's where it was like hats off to Raiders, right? Because there was like some essence into how he was playing. Some like, damn nice try. It was like more of a chess match. It's like fun because it's players that are passing and moving, and it's not like XXX and you got players falling over, but passes connecting. Like, watch, randomly, boom, 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 boom. You know, like just over and over. That's what you get to see in like, watch, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? I know I might have gave up a goal by doing that, but it was worth showing. Like, that's the dumb shit you see when players are just rushing and like just playing UFL, and it's just ugly. So that's where it's like there's essence when players are trying to play good. Goal. Oh my god. There's another UFL fucking beauty right there. So I play the extra pass, and tell me why it became a worm burner all of a sudden. When does a Mega ever shoot shots like that? You can ping 70-yard passes when your player's not even facing the right direction, but from 10 yards out, you hit a worm burner. Someone please explain that to me. Bravo, bravo, bravo. See, the defenders can't keep up with it, though, and what he should have done is went backwards and then committed to the tackle. Watch, right here. He should have went backwards. Now, I've gotten stuck in animations, too. I've gotten stuck where, like, it was one movement too late, and maybe that's what happened. Because so far, this guy's been a somewhat decent player. Not great by any means, but somewhat decent. Yeah, but I don't know if he's ping spiking maybe, dude. I just don't want to... I want to make sure I know. But it is weird that only in some games it will all of a sudden spike up. So look at the possession. This is what I mean. This is a 6-0 game in FC. But that's why a lot of players only play eFootball, though. Because they can compete in this game with this type of situation. And still even get shots. Look at that. So I'm going to keep trying to like push for UFL. But they do need to go in a direction where they take care of some of this shit. Because where eFootball's screwing up going all AI, UFL's just has too much non-football type of stuff. It can be a little bit wonky, so to speak, and like have its own like, okay, yeah, this is kind of goofy, but this is like the price you pay in UFL, right? It's somewhat realistic at least. But they have too much shit in this game that make it a joke more than a good game. That's what they need to fix. You can't have an option in there for rats to be able to succeed. They need to make it where, okay, instead of two players having to rightfully choose to play good football, they should do it where like, okay, the kick, tackle back, rush around shit's not rewarded at all. Now, if they can do that as a development team, then skilled players will start coming and playing. They need to fix this defense. Because this guy totally is just screwed. I feel bad. I'm going to reach out to him. If he gets some guidance on defense, he can be a pretty good player. He's just so screwed on. And it looks like he might even be Twitch streaming right now. Right. I know. It's that full manual defense is a bitch. Oh, did you see I shared my defensive tutorial with you, Boomfa? And showed how it connects to attacking? That's one of my favorite videos, by the way. Because it's super helpful if you watch it and listen to it. That will help you a lot. Yeah, it'll help you a lot on defense, bro. Maybe even on attack, but it will help you a lot on defense. It will help you save yourself from letting up a lot. A lot of people hate FC's defense, but it's like, bro, You guys hated the AI defense, and now you hate the full man. You're like, what the fuck's wrong with you guys? See how I'm making actual passes, like facing where I'm passing, and watch. See how, like, and then, well, I got stolen there, but look. Notice how I don't do this. Watch. Players do this shit. That's bullshit UFL shit right there. That's what makes this game look like a joke. And a lot of players do this. Bro, it's not football. Look at this. This is that pass lock juvenile bullshit that players do. And it's just not football. It's pointless. And you can't, the good thing about FC and eFootball is you can't do that in either of those games. Even though you can ping it, for a while you could. But I think it was FC 22 or 23. I think it might have been 23. So, which is embarrassing that they had it in that long. But for a while you could do shit like I was just doing. But now it's 2 or 3 years out. So that's pretty outdated for UFL to be 3 years behind the market standard. Does that make sense? I mean, look at this pass. Look at this. That's the type you can hit a rocket off balance 60 yards. And then the shooting, God, don't get me started on the shooting. That should have been a goal. I feel bad for this dude, bro. Great ball. Touch. Exactly. No, pinging it's fine. Pinging it's not the problem. It's this. It's this. Look at this pass. See that? Look, it's going right to my players. Look at that. See that? Now, he had a player there, but that's the joke. And so you play a lot of players that do that shit, and it's just not football. Now I gave him the game. I might not even win, but I don't really care. What's up, Vlad? Am I playing you right now? Alright, now I'll actually play. But you see how I can, like, just ping, ping, ping? He probably thinks that I'm fucking with him, but I'm not. Hopefully this Vlad is him. Although this says Samir. Yeah, this is pass assist 1. Alright, so I gave you a goal, bro. So you want to watch the whole thing. I'll just keep the ball the rest of the time if you want. Literally gave you a goal. Although he might think I was fucking with him because... Oh, of course. Of course. Of course. This game. So I just gave away a win to show something, but I really don't give a shit. But the game is just a joke sometimes. I mean, look at that nonsense. He thinks he's in the game, too. He doesn't realize that I literally let him in the game. Fucking losers, bro. I mean, it's my own fault, but again, it's like, bro, quit pausing the game. What the fuck are you doing? 88th minute? If you were gonna sub when you were actually, you know what I mean? I guess he probably accepted that he lost, though. I love the freeze frames, too. Look at him. He didn't even fucking know what he was doing. Yeah, so that was my own fault, but Merry Christmas to Twitch Samir. I just wanted to prove how bad the game is, though. Like, that type of passing and then his third goal, and then like the defense. By the way, he finally started taking over, but just running into players. All that makes this game just I don't know. He said at the hold on. I'm trying to get this dude in Twitch. He does, how could you not see? Are trying to get this dude into the stream? He's literally talking shit as if he earned something in that game. It's hilarious. But yeah, I don't know. That's what makes it bad. So here's the truth. Any good player come like so I'm waiting for the once FC starts releasing the objectives where you earn for FC 26, I'll go do all those cuz those are awesome cuz then you earn packs for the next year. So once they do that, I'm going to start streaming FC. But honest to God, dude, with a World Cup year coming and how far back UFL is in eFootball, every good or decent player is going to be playing FC 26 because it's way better to play a game like FC 26 where it's way ahead of these other two, way more content. All this shit, like I said, they're 3 years old. They have a 3-year-old passing system where you can pass from all these goofy angles. All this goofy stuff you see has been out of FC, so they're basically a cheap knockoff. Well, they don't work on that. So once it comes time to actually pony up and play the new FC where there's like it's new content and all that, and you're not at the end, nobody worth a shit is going to play this game. And same with eFootball. Unfortunately, it sucks, but it's the truth, man. Which packs are you talking about? Let's see what this fucker's saying. Oh no, they're not hard at all, bro. I mean, they're not necessarily the easiest, but they're not hard. But see, what's hilarious is that's the losers you have in UFL. Like it was obvious what I was doing, obvious, showing how shitty the passing is, showing what players do, and you got a loser like this Twitch Samir who's messaging saying, "Oh, what a comeback" and all this shit. It's so funny, bro. I can tell easily if someone is not. I know, bro. I'm sitting there passing the ball around in circles, literally just showing like how you can pass. I just wanted to show like the rockets that you can pass off balance, and that's what people do, and they think they're good. It's like it's just a joke. But that's UFL though. That's why it's like a second-rate game. I'm trying to get this loser, this Twitch Samir loser, in here. It's like, bro, if you really couldn't tell, if you legit could not tell, um, what was going on in that game, then you are an idiot. Like he wouldn't have known exactly what I was doing, but he would have definitely known that I wasn't fucking playing anymore. Because it just gets boring, dude. It just the game gets pointless to play when you have all this stupid shit. Hold on. I'm trying to get him in here on chat. Alright. Let's play. But yeah, so I don't see anybody that can actually play football. Even if because even if you play Division 6 in FC, it's much better than doing this bullshit every game. You get what I'm saying? I'm just bored of this. Like look at he didn't even have an animation playing players that are just kick, and the passes all go directly to the player. Part of the fun about football is timing your passes and like having actual like the power you put in them matter. Like bro, playing against players that don't know how to defend, that just try to run into you, like you can only do so much of it before you totally don't care. That's why I left when I was 9-2 in the first one I did. So then the last one, I was 15 wins, 2 draws, and 0 losses, bro. The last 4 games, I don't know if you remember, bro. I almost like said, fuck it. I literally don't even care because I was just so ready to be done with it. And now I have to try to get 15 games in this shit again. And you almost have to play UFL sparingly because you're constantly playing. I mean, these guys have no defensive principles. It's all like the lower level players. So, I started the year playing in FC Pro Cups, and I was I would go like 7-13 and shit, but that was still better because I'm actually playing football. And don't get me wrong, there's still some really good rats at the top. Don't get me wrong. But even the skilled rats over there, it's somewhat like football. Like this, pinging around, pointless passes, running into players as a skill. Like there's certain things in UFL where it's like, bro, why am I playing this with these low level fucks? Like, it has nothing to do with sounding arrogant or having an ego. It has to do with wanting to play actual football. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't run and jockey, so I got this dude doing a cheat sprint on me. And what am I supposed to do? I know how to actually defend in football, but I can't fucking do it because the game is a shit game. So how long are you actually going to play that with knowing the game shit like that before you're like, fuck this, I'm going to go play FC? Now, the servers are shit there. That is one thing to consider. That does suck, but I'm just trying to keep it real with the stuff that players like go through when they're deciding which games to play. So the biggest thing you have to decide, like people who used to say, oh, well, FC rips us off money-wise. Well, now you can't because out of all the games, you can earn the most in FC and they have the most content. So since they're patch, now players have no choice but to admit, like, okay, sorry, I don't want to play FC because I never can win. What was that weak-ass goal? Did his goalie punch that in for me? It's always the same animations. Did that goalie punch that in? Oh my god, bro. Whatever. Oh my god. He wouldn't even have parried it in that direction, bro. He wouldn't have parried it. He would have parried it wide. That's a joke. Oh yeah, when you're scoring and it's starting to make you mad, it's probably time for some FC. But yeah, the only reason I've been laying off FC a little bit is because, like I said, I got sick of the snake oil salesman content and seeing it in UFL. I was like, bro, these motherfuckers aren't even sharing real tactics, real tips. They're not sharing shit. And then when you watch them play, they're playing in a way that's part of ruining the game. So, like I said, it's just if you decide, like, oh, I just like playing eFootball because it's just this game that you try to win. Okay, cool. Then this isn't the channel. If it's legit because you're a football fan, well, then you're at the right place. But I'm going to be honest with you. So, if there's a football game where it's not really football, what the fuck's the point? eFootball is a football game where well, the defense isn't football. I don't know what the defense is. But it's just the AI is making your decisions for you. So that's what I would say. So you got that. You got players who would use Smart Assist. So do you want to rub elbows with them and be in the same boat as them? Like, oh, this is the competition pool. I compete with fucking Johnny Smart Assist. Or do you want to play UFL and play losers like that Jonathan and the Twitch dude? That I mean, where do you want to start? And so that's where the decision. So what mostly the decision is going to be is fuck it. I'm not playing either of them. I'm going to get FC 26, who actually have the license for the World Cup, who actually have content to play for, who actually are up to date. Like, you know, UFL, bro, you can't have a game where the passes go directly to the players every fucking time. It's boring. Not to mention, your through balls don't even work properly. I can only play a through ball at a certain angle. It gets to be so boring, it's not even funny. Now it's a PK. Now there's a read on these, so if you guys don't know that, you got to power it up and then choose at the end. And why did the goalie look at it but not move? What was that? Did he try to dive and it didn't work? We got to ask him. Look at the... Oh, he's not going to show it. Remember that last game? It was 60-30 at halftime. I forgot about that part. So I don't know. It's up. It's really just something to think about. It's food for thought. You have until September. That's the beauty of it. So I'll keep checking out, playing these games, kind of showing the truth of them, man. You know, I'm not gonna ever just play a game for clicks and views and be like, man, that was awesome, great job, dude. That was great football. You know, like as we're playing in tournaments and shit. Like if we play a UFL tournament and it's dog shit football, I'm gonna be like, bro, you guys can finish this tournament, but this is terrible. Like, why not? Why would anybody want a liar to have a liar? You know, to listen to a liar, or someone that's too afraid to speak up because they might sound like, oh, they're complaining or this and that. The truth is the truth. It doesn't matter whether people want to admit it or not, or they're too dumb to see it. Truth is the truth. Get it. Boom. Boom. You're in all sides. Nice delay. Oh, he was on side again. Bro, they're not doing offsides right. Somebody rewind that back. Tell me if I was on sides and how in the fuck I was on sides if I was. Which player held me on there? I'd love to know. Fuck, I thought I was going to go to Palmer. Yeah, so I'll play FC later. I don't know if my team's ready for champs, maybe. But I'll do like the champs quals and see. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish this, bro. I'm getting bored of this too. It's hard not to get bored of these games. Now if the servers are good, I'll just stick to FC and stick to you know stick to preparing, man, and then I'll show you guys too the FC Pro Cups and events and stuff and what the difference in levels. But you'll also get to see how bad the servers are. And they're kind of leaning towards hockey. They still got the hockey feel in a way, but the fact that you can make good runs, you can't just ping X and it goes straight to your players. You have to fully manual defend. Your defenders actually can move to keep up with attackers. Even with the manual defense, it's not like this shit where you can cut. There's none of that weird tackle back shit. The goalies, how about the weird goalies? We haven't talked about that. Look at this. Look at this. Imagine this being real. Imagine this. That's what players do and they think that that's football. I know this is what cost me that tie last game, but it's worth showing, bro. Like, UFL, get your shit together. How do you release a game like this and expect to have anything but the Division 10 players from FC? How do you think players aren't going to get bored of doing this every fucking game? And of course I'm mad because I don't want to not want to play the game, but I'm just being honest. You guys tell me if I'm right, or if you agree. $19 spin pack thimble. Yeah, that's where they do a good job with that, for sure. Now there's people going around, I guess there's more rumors that the skins are fucked up again or something. People are saying like the Dembele skin doesn't even work right. So not only does the game get boring as shit because of unrealistic stuff, but it's also apparently they have a skin fucking, they're lying to us about the skins again apparently. I don't know. Oh, I was on side. What up, Drewski? Big fan, bro. I love looking for love. You were hilarious. You were hilarious. Yeah, I want to keep playing football, bro, but I'm so bored of this game, man. Already. I wish eFootball didn't have... Tell me where you guys are at mentally with these games. The players who want to play football. Essentially 6-2, but even 5-2, whatever. It's just like even if I was 10 wins right now, bro, thinking of having to play 5 more if I won them all. Oh, here's this one dude. This is that Twitch Samir talking shit about viewers and stuff. Hey, here's the funny part. This is what we wanted to say to you. I was literally showing how bad the passing is. So, which means you were probably, if you weren't here already, if you didn't notice that I gave you an entry back into the game to show how shit this game is because of the passing going to the players, then you are truly an idiot. No, actually, yeah, people do care because they want to know if the game's worth it, so they watch and they say, do I want to play this? Do I want to play eFootball? And then we want to see why the game is going down so bad with players. And it's players like you. It's players like you, bro. Justin Code. He's the Twitch Samir guy. He's the one that I was up 71% to 28 in possession, 8 shots to 2 or something at halftime, and then I let him back in the game, showing how fucked the passing and stuff is. This is him finally. So doesn't matter if it's free. Your time's not free. If that's how you look at your life and you're gonna play a game, how? Because I wasn't gonna say it, but you're terrible, bro. You have no idea how to defend. You had no idea how to play football. You could not last a day in eFootball or UFL, which are FC. Which let's look. And then you thought you accomplished something because I let you back in. Now I was gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and say maybe you thought I was trolling you, but I was literally giving you the chance. You couldn't get the ball back. I'm going to go check his profile right now, guys, and see what games. Players like this can't last a day in real football games. And let's check it, though. Yep. No FC. No FC. No nothing. No FC. No eFootball. Now, he has every other game under the sun. 1.5 million games, but only UFL, 162 hours played. And then he plays shit like, he plays an American football game and then a bunch of other shit. So he can't play. That's why no real footballer only plays UFL. So just accept the fact that I let you have a tie so you can stay one game longer because we know you're not going to get 15 wins. We know you don't make it anywhere. You should have said thank you, right? Because I had the ball and gave it back to you to show how shitty the passing was at least 5 fucking times. Didn't dog you for how bad you were either. I only showed at halftime like this is why players like this like UFL because they can be down 71 to 29 possession, 6 shots to 0 and still be in a game. Sorry, it was 6 shots to 1. You had that one lucky goal. Then I started destroying you. It was 3-1, and then I got bored and started showing why the game was bad. And other than FC, I mean eFootball and UFL. All 3 football games. Because I actually coach and play football and actually don't waste my time. I come in to football games to play football. And then if there's not football aspects of them, I point them out. Similar to how I was pointing out how you had no idea what you were doing defending and were still able to stay in the game. Pointing out how passing is so jacked up you can literally just hold down X, your player's falling over going left and puts a 60-yard bomb at a player's foot going right. That's why no skill players play. That's why the game gets boring. So I'm not going to turn on the game and just lie to people for the sake of lying to them. But the fact that you got the tie and were like, thought that you did something good, bro. You asked for this, man. You asked for this. You're showing the players that are left in this game. And you're not exactly somebody that players want to be like, oh, yeah, man. I had a great game against Twitch Samir. Oh, that dude who doesn't know how to pass or defend or do anything in football, and yet he's like, that's what's making the game a joke. And that's being truthful. I'm not being a jerk at all to you. I'm being truthful. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. How far did you go? If you're wasting your time playing this game at the caliber you do, I don't know if that's true, my man. But I'm assuming you're an American. Did you go further than Division I in college? If you went pro, then you definitely went a higher level than me. My son's in MLS right now. I coach at that level, and I played all the way at the time the highest level besides MLS. So for an American, that's pretty fucking high. And I'm assuming you never went that high. Or at least tied it at most. But it don't matter because you would never say the truth anyway. I can just tell. Because there's no winners out there that are going to be wasting their time playing the football game when you haven't even learned. Look, this is how you defended it. Even worse, actually. You even defended worse than this guy, bro. You really did. I'm not even kidding. This is how you defended. But worse, because you just stood there. You didn't even try. And then at the end, you started just trying to run into me and try to get lucky. It was embarrassing. You just did what I did there. Trying to run into me. See how I'm using jockey? See how I kept him on the outside? There's like skill to doing this. So next time, just take the tie, say thank you, and don't embarrass yourself. Oh, I know. He was saying that in the comments, bro. That's why I was saying. Can you believe this fucking guy, bro? This is the type of players that play UFL, bro. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I was saying in the eFootball stream, too. Like, you got to look. It's not only about can you beat Smart Assist in eFootball. It's about you're playing with a bunch of losers that play a game to have AI make their decisions. Just think about that. What the hell was that? Did he try to give me a kiss or something? Bro, no one believes a word you're saying, but even if you do, the way you talk is how everyone knows it's not you. You are not an intelligent being. You can tell by the way you were speaking. I could tell by the way you took a tie and thought you did something worth. Like, bro, you literally got destroyed. I showed the stats. And I didn't dog you out yet because I was going to be nice. I felt bad for you. That's why I chose that game to show how bad the passing and shit was. Because I felt literally bad for you. Because I couldn't believe you're playing this game wasting your time. Why do they keep making those runs? I could care less. I can tell by how you talk. I could care less if you had 5 Lambos and 10 Ferraris. The intelligence level from the way you're speaking, I can just tell that I just feel sorry for you, bro. You're literally the example of why these games are never going to pass. Like, dude, you're not even like a good rat. Like, you're not even like the shit you say is cornball. It makes people go, man, I can't believe I'm doing something with my time that's the same as this fucking loser. That's what I'm trying to say. You are the company you keep, and when you're playing these players, and there's a player like you, it's like, bro, there's no way these are the type of people that I want as associates that are doing this. You know what I mean? Whether they're opponents or not. That's just the truth. The biggest tool bag thing you could do, every tool bag thing that you could do as a troll, you're doing. Let me focus and try to get on this fucking park the bus rat. But yeah, you guys see why these games get old, bro. I wish there was more people. Like, when we talk in Discord and we're chatting about actual football and getting better and stuff, like, can you imagine being these fucking assholes? Well, I mean, listen how you're talking, bro. If you were intelligent, I would say it. Read back your comments and tell me that that's intelligent. And with all the bullshitters out there, like, if you're like a Twitch guy for somehow, let's even just say you're successful, that will make me stream even more. Because half you morons don't know about the sport you're covering, or the game you're covering, which covers the sport. You don't even look at it like a sport. You look at it like, oh, this is a game. Let's see what broken shit we can do to win. It's pointless. Look at this. Like, whatever this dude is doing in life to make this worth it for him is hilarious. Sitting there just hoping to get a shot off while this was you, bro. So that's how we know. That's all we're saying. I mean, we're just speaking facts. Watch this game and just imagine this being you. Look at that goofy shit. And then he's standing off sides. I don't give a fuck about Twitch if you did it or not. I could see there's Twitch people like you, though, out there, without a doubt. But I'm doing this because I love the sport. Literally, I could care less if there is 5 members from my community, if it was just me, Renee, and a couple people. Oh my god, bro. This fucking game. If it was like me, Renee, Phil, Kami, Owen, um, who else? NK, just a few of the members, I would still do it because I love football. You see the difference? But I do make, dude, the money that I make is definitely worth it. With coaching everything else, it's not like it's like I'm gonna play games anyway. I'm a gamer, nerd at heart. I have a successful business, and then I do this in my free time. And it's either play for nothing or make some money. And while I'm making that money, create tournaments with championships so players can win money, do giveaways, like keep going. And then the money's just a plus. Even if it was $5, it would be worth it because it's $5 more than I'd have if I just gamed like you for absolutely nothing and just got my ass kicked to hopefully somebody gives me a tie. Like, think about that, bro. So you're being quite illogical right now. You're being very illogical, Mr. Twitch your mom. Oh, I didn't notice. I was looking at chat and noticed he looked at my goalie. Yeah, I know, simple go, no shit. That's why when I saw the message, I'm like, see, so you guys know my pain, know what I'm talking about. Bro, I've literally think I have 100 shots on this dude. Finally! Hey, we scored one! And bro, I'm not even trying to be a jerk to you at all, but dude, you started pausing again. I'm like, bro, just quit pausing the game. Get over it, bro. I gave you the tie, so start playing. You started acting like all of a sudden, like it was this big game, like you did something. And you were pausing over and over, watching the highlights of the goals I gave you, bro. That's some loser ass shit. It's just little simple things that normal motherfuckers wouldn't do, is all it is. It's the same as if you watch American or any type of basketball. If you're up by a lot of points at the end, the time's running out, you just hold the ball because you won. You're that loser that would like wait and take a 3-pointer to pad your stats, and not like, what, bro? It's fine. Why do you care? It's like, dude, anybody would know why that's bull. Like, it's just a rule of thumb. It's etiquette. Now, if I was like somebody that, and I didn't like you at all and wanted to whoop your ass, yeah, I'd bury it every fucking time on your head. But if you're someone that I like respect, or even just I don't know you, you're just an opponent, I'm gonna follow the etiquette. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Anybody and their brother could tell I gave you the tie, and you start watching your fucking highlights and shit like that. So I just told you, bro, come on. You're embarrassing yourself doing that shit. What the fuck happened there? Why did my player miss a head ball? And you answered with, bro, I got a 9-11. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, that was his response when I said that. Bro, you suck. I got a 9-11. Bro, you're winning 1-0. I'm winning 6-1 right now. Dude, we can see your level, Twitch Samir. We can see that you've gone nowhere in this game. What the fuck are you talking about? Who has an ego? You know he's talking about your cards? The point that you brought it up, you idiot. Hey, why do you only play UFL? Yeah, Platinum 1 is terrible. Platinum 1 ain't shit. We're Premier over here. Platinum 1's terrible. It's just the truth. Platinum 1. It's Premier bust in UFL. Platinum 1 ain't shit. Go watch, bro. Go watch. I just released a video. Go watch UFL football game documentary, episode 5. Just watch the first 1 second of it. First 5 seconds. Go look at that, and then you'll see that I'm not just talking shit. Yeah, you started at Platinum 1, bro, from your last session. You ain't running no business. If you're playing this game at the level you are and the skill, you clearly don't care about football because you don't play any other football games, and you don't even play this with any type of skill. You're one of the people I've been talking about. You see this as like another one of those dragging games you play in the other ones, which is fine because I'm a football nerd. It's all good. But I'm a gaming nerd too. It's just I love football games. So I don't care about the other games, but that's how you treat it. You don't play this because you love football. You play this because you look for shit that you can do to like try to win something. You gotta win. You gotta win. You need validation so bad. You gotta tell everyone about your Porsche. You gotta win. You know, you started at platinum or whatever your rank is from the last season. So you're basically just telling me you're at your starting point. And it's embarrassing. Yeah, I know. I am about to boot him, but I wanted you guys to show you. This is the typical loser. So whenever you're playing a rat in UFL, remember this guy. And then that's also like a downer. Like this is why people leave the game because nobody wants to be in the same company as this type of idiot. You reset after a season. Okay, I started on this account at bronze, I think 4. And I'm already ahead of you. So where are you going with it? What are you trying to say? Nothing you're saying makes sense. We watched you play, bro. You have no idea. You didn't play 1 ounce of football. And then that's what I was showcasing is how stupid this game can get, which makes it boring, which is why any skilled player leaves, which is why it's stuck with players like you. And then after your stupid ass messages, responses, oh, bro, I got a freaking 911, bro. You suck. I wanted to show people this is the players left in UFL. If you can't see, like I truly hope to God you're trolling, because if you're any type of serious right now, bro, you are a loser. I hope you're 100% trolling. If you are, great. You got us. If you are not trolling, if this is any part of your real answers, your real personality, like your real intelligence level, bro, I mean it in the most, I'm trying to be so nice right now. You are a fucking loser. That's with all due respect. If you can't read back your comments and how you've said all this shit the whole time and see what I'm saying to you, then there's no hope for you, bro. Now, if you're trolling, then great. Good job. You got us. Bro, I go look. I showed the guys the other day. I drive a fucking... Actually, you could just go look yourself. Look yesterday at UFL number 10 in the world gets Maybach. And you'll see me in my Maybach. I know you don't got no Maybach. It's a you can't miss it. It's a black with red Maybach. It has my logo on it. It has that OG logo that you see on the front of my YouTube screen. So I didn't want to like be some, do a D-measuring contest with you, but my Maybach's definitely better than your 911. But go check that video out. UFL World Number 10 gets Maybach, and you can see the video of it. So what are you gonna say now, Justin Cote, Mr. Twitch Samir? You looking for the video? Oh, nothing to say now. He didn't realize I had a Maybach. Yeah. Dude, I have a Maybach Turbo SXZ, bro. It came with a Richard Mille that matched it. You have no idea, dude. A 1,000 horsepower V10 engine dude, 22-inch rims. Go look at the video. It's the one that has the footballs on the middle of the rims. Bro, your girlfriend's got a better car than my Maybach. It literally had the Twitch logo on the back. They gave it to me. Dude, you don't even know who you're talking to right now, bro. Do you see how many subs I have, bro? I'm literally one of the biggest YouTube football streamers in the world. And the Maybach's only one of them. I have fucking so many other ones, bro. I forgot the names of them. I had a 911 and I just used it as a giveaway card on one of my hoes. One of my what do you call it? One of my groupies. You know how those girls just chase around the football streamers, bro. You know how it is for us. But anyway, yeah. It was very nice to meet you. You're a very good gentleman. I'm getting you out of here now. See, bro, that's the type of fucking losers in this game, dude. So I rest my case. Well, he's actually probably looking for the video, bro. He's picture this motherfucker typing in OG Gamester Maybach. Oh shit, that's hilarious. Oh, this guy. Yeah, so listen, when you guys heard, well, I said it on stream. I was like, bro, quit pausing the game and shit, dude. I literally gave you the tie. Quit watching your replay. Just get to game over. It was like the 88th minute. And his response was, shut up, dude. You suck. I got a 911, bro. That's what he said to me, dude. So that's why I was like, oh, I got to get this guy in stream, bro. Because, I've had a couple people say, bro, why are you always calling them losers? How do you know? Maybe they just don't take the game seriously or something. I'm like, trust me, dude. Trust me. It all connects. It all connects. Trust me. And every time I've got one of these fuckboys in the stream, what do you notice? I mean, bro, can you even imagine talking? I felt cringe just joking around about when I was just fucking with him. He's literally one of those, though. He literally was... Oh, man. Oh, he will. They always do. He'll create one. And then he's like, my Twitch, my name, I'm not even a real Twitcher. No, but I know why they do it, because my son told me that those people who put like Twitch whatever and like YouTube this, a lot of them put it as like, oh, if people see that, they're scared because they're like, he's going to be good, he streams, or he makes videos, as like an intimidation thing. I'm like, really, bro? People lie and put Twitch and YouTube and shit not to attract subs to their channel, but to fucking just like intimidate? What the fuck? I'm so sick of those damn cutbacks, guys. Alright, we'll come back though. We're fine. Should have attacked better. He's one of these losers that doesn't do his own defending. Yeah, this game gets boring after a while, dude. Legit. Playing the same fucking losers the whole time. None of them will actually try to defend either. Look at this. What in the fuck was that even? Jesus. Look at this loser, bro. Look at this. He's a what time wasting fucking loser. Wow. Wow. Oh, so how did I lose the ball there? See, guys, if you guys like this fucking game, this is what I'm talking about. Think about wasting your time being like this fucking clown. Just think about it real quick. Think about wasting your time being like this fucking loser. When he has the ball, get his PSN, start spamming him. If anybody has Xbox, start spamming this loser. Somebody start spamming this loser, for real. Look at this fucking loser. I know there's a way to report him. If anybody knows how to do it, copy, I don't even know how to do it because I'm not that. These are the type of people that make this game pointless, guys. Look at this fucking loser. Once I get it paused. Once he realized I was going to whoop his ass. Look at this loser, bro. Look at this. Look at this, dude. I'll go constant pressure on him at halftime. Look at this fucking loser, bro. Unbelievable these players exist. See what I'm saying, though? I rest my case on how stupid this game is. Imagine doing this shit. Imagine caring about a win so much in a game, you waste your Saturday doing this. And then imagine how bad this game is for this to be able to happen. Look at this fucking loser. I couldn't get it. I got it now, though. Don't worry, I'm going to play. Hold on. I'm going to play constant pressure on him. What a fucking loser. Hey, look this dude up. Start pinging the shit out of him. If anybody has Xbox or no, he's on PlayStation. Coranius 13. He's on Xbox. Coranius 13. Hold on, I'm gonna tell him he's on stream. Hold on. Just keep trying to friend request him over and over and over. Keep friend requesting him over and over and over. Coranius 13. Keep just doing it over and over and over. Everybody. Yeah, these are the biggest losers you've ever seen in your life. I gotta tie it though. Pussy, keep friend requesting him. Everybody, over and over and over. Keep friend requesting him. Look up his name. I'm gonna let it all go. Keep friend requesting him. This is why UFL is where it's at, boys. Because this is the type of loser. I've never played one of these yet. Well, I did play one of them on eFootball too, but I've never played one in FC. Guess why? Because you can't do this in FC. You'll get torched. All right, hold on. So balance, but then I'll make my attacking. If I have to do it again, I'll make my attacking constant pressure and high depth. Now I'm prepared. All right, let's play. Little bitch. He didn't expect me to do that. I mean, what was he thinking? Zero skill, little pussy. All right, now I'm fucking locked in and ready. Keep friend requesting him. Coranius, you can see it there above his head if you need it. Coranius 13. Just keep everybody who has PlayStation. Just keep friend requests over and over and over. Offsides. Fuck. Damn it. I'll get him next time. Oh my god. No way. How? How is that not offsides? How? Yeah, I'm done after this, guys. I'm going to FC. This type of loser is in the game. I'm going to FC, dude. Look at this. What was I going to do there? Look where he's standing. Look where he's standing. Fucking glitch ass losers, bro. But this is the type of losers you associate with when you play this stupid ass game. These are the type of losers right here. What's the point of even playing it? This is why no one's going to play the game. He's going to play this game until no one plays it anymore. You get what I mean? This is what's driving players away. I mean, what kind of loser do you got to be playing this game on Saturday like this? What type of loser? Think about that. Oh my god. Good. Come on. Boom. Boom. What the fuck? Yeah, bro. Now it's passing to the wrong player. Go look at who it passed to there. Like, that's who I wanted to pass to. Look. Can't win the ball from... Yeah, see, dude? This game is pointless to play. He don't even know how to properly play. Look at that. I tried to go up, and I couldn't. So then it... Yeah, fuck this game. The game is so stupid, dude. I tried to go up, and it went the wrong way around. Go. Go. Fucking delay. Everything's fucked. This game's so stupid, dude. I'm done after this. Too many losers playing this fucking game. I'm going to FC. They're all losers, bro. Someone go report them. Someone clip this and go report them if you want. But yeah, I'm done. Do not play this game. This is the type of loser that are left. How does he win those every fucking time, too? Look at the fucking joke of a game this is. Joke of a fucking game. It's all delayed. He knows right where I'm going because it's telegraphing everything. How in the fuck is this happening? It didn't happen to any other game. What do these fucking losers do to get this to happen? Look, he's on every fucking thing. Look at this. I can't do one thing. I mean, dude, fucking total loser, bro. For what? What's the point? What's the point? We're not even playing football. How can you even be this big of a loser? Look at this. Look at what he's doing. How is this even in the game? I had to make some subs, though, because... Look, and then it put my player at wing again. You guys saw me fix that 3 times. This game is stupid, bro. You guys saw me fix that 3 different fucking times. 3 different times. And it's still switching my striker to a winger. 3 different times I fixed it. The most pointless game to play I've ever played in my life. Keep friend requesting him. It doesn't matter. Just keep friend requesting him over and over and over and over and over. Most pointless game I've ever fucking seen in my life. Full of fucking losers. The passing, everything's unrealistic. Go. Oh my god, and they called a foul. I didn't even press the tackle button either, guys. To be this big of a loser, he's just going to do this right until this game goes in the trash can. Because he's just proven that strikers lied. Nobody fucking, because a player like this needs to be kicked for sure. How is he not? Look at him. Look at this. He don't even know what he's doing. He don't even know how to play. He don't know nothing. He don't know how to play football. He hasn't done one positive thing. Then I tipped that wide too. Unbelievable. Just a total fucking loser, bro. Period. Total loser. But congratulations, Karanius. All you did was show why this game is pointless to play. But you aren't shit anyway. I mean, you are a total loser. And then he's pausing it as if I give a fuck. It is bad. If I haven't proven how big of a joke this game is, but I'm going to make this dude famous after this. I'm going to get off and then put it up there. I mean, if he somehow thinks that he's like good for this. Like he thinks he's like a good player somehow. Playing like this. But I'm going to keep showing it like how big of a joke of a player he is. So how do I report this though? How do I report that? So save recent gameplay. Last 30. There's no way that he's not going to get banned for that. There's no way that he won't get banned for that. Let's see if he'll accept my friend request. Let's go show it. There's no way he won't get banned. If he doesn't, then you know that they're full of shit. So can someone tell me the process to get him banned though? Or I'll look it up somehow. Let's do it. I'll do it live with you guys. Time wasting bad, dude. He wasted the entire first half and some of the second. So what do I do to report that game? Or what do I have to do to go show that? I'll just show them. There's no doubt that he will get banned if they really ban people. So view, profile, so on. Let's see if he'll actually come in. So what do I do to report it though? Does anybody know? Give me the instructions. I got the game saved on video. Here, I'm going to edit it right now. Save recent game. Hold on. No, boom. Edit. Trim. Boom. Hold on. Yeah, I'm saving it right now. Hold on. Boom. Got it. Start here. In here. Perfect. Boom. Alright, so replace original. Save as new. Replace original. Alright, now where do I go report this at? I'm going to upload it to YouTube right now too. It's saving right now. Yeah, appreciate you saying that, Nick. Awesome, buddy. Yeah, bro, the game's so full of fucking losers. The one good game I gave up, was against my boy, Renee, and I gave up 2 tacklebacks and showed where it just kills out the players. So there's not much that you can... I mean, look at these players. I mean, go back and look through. Even the wins weren't that fun. A ton of just bullshit passing and moving. But there's no way any serious player is going to look at this and say it's a good game, dude. So, what I'm going to do is test this thing out to see if did it not replace the original game? I just had it. Go to media gallery. Hold on. Edit. Trim. And Renee, you said he did it to you too? Well, I'm gonna prove it, and then I'm gonna make a video on it because they said they would. That's the whole point, bro. Somebody's got to speak up about this shit. Replace original. Just to show they're full of shit. They're just taking everyone's money. So then... So once I do it, I'll prove that their whole system's bullshit. I think you got to go to Twitch. Hold on. Or sorry, Discord. Let's see. Let me check their system. I'm going to look it up right now. UFL reporting cheaters. Somebody had said it 5 months ago, and they put up the clip. There has to be a quick pressing option for these situations. Here, let's put up his name. Curious. What did I say his name was? Curious 13 UFL. I'll look it up when I'm done. I think there is a thing in Discord too to like ban on UFL. General discussion, meta stats and ratings, tech issues, demo tournament, VAR info reports, VAR discussion announcements. Okay, chatting, real football memes. I don't see anything. PC issues, demo tests, stats and ratings, meta mechanics, gameplay. Where do you even go to? Where do you even go to? Kiranius 13. So let's. I'm gonna send it right to the. I know exactly who to send it to. Kiranius 13. So what's the regular way though? That's how I want to do it. I'm gonna put in UFL right now. Hold on. Guarantee I can get this guy banned. Rightfully so. Not some bullshit. I'll just show him the exact gameplay. I'm gonna literally send him this. What do you think? What is it under, guys? Remember they released that thing on how to do it? I know, dude. It isn't worth playing, guys. It isn't. Trust me. This will be probably the last thing. I'm going to share it. First of all, hold on. Share it. YouTube. Hold on. What did I say the name was? Kiranius 13. Let's see how the community rolls. Share YouTube. Hold on. UFL. UFL. Cheat. Kirani 13. Watch this. Has done it. Verse many others. Help me report this. This type of loser needs to be banned. Sorry, I'm typing with my controller. It's slow as hell. Needs to be banned. Help me get that done. It'd be better for everybody who ever plays and will thank us. Will thank us for sure. And I have a couple contacts too that I'm going to try. Alright, so boom. Uploading now. At the very least, he'll get reported. But yeah, that type of shit ruins the game, guys. I mean, there is no hope for this game whatsoever. I've been saying it since I was winning before. Been saying it through. I mean, it's the worst game. You see the type of people. I don't know. I think FC is fun as hell. They just have terrible servers. Who knows, guys? It may be one of those things where GTA 6 comes out and I say screw football games. But right now, FC's crushing eFootball. And if eFootball gets rid of Smart Assist, right, first and foremost, and then starts to work on getting rid of the other AI, they actually have the best football game that's actually fun. And then they start adding content. But even if the gameplay was good, bro, and they just got rid of the AI, they have a good football game. Not really any issues. Alright, so 1 second. So now, let me go here and put this public. There's got to be some way to report this shit. Did they literally remove it? UFL game, UFL cheater. Whoops. Showdown. Boom. Boom. Edit. Make it public. Perfect. Alright. Hopefully it's done loading soon, and then that will be public info. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can enjoy this game. I guess have fun, but I'm like eFootball earlier. I was saying I'd rather play UFL. I still would because there's no smart assist. But honest truth, I'm gonna just start preparing for FC 26, bro, like I do every year. And that's what the content I'm gonna be making from now on is helping people get better in FC 26. If you still want to play these games, I can help you get to where I got and further. But if I were you, dude, I'd really think hard about it because think how mad you're gonna be when you come across these guys all the time. Think how mad you're gonna be when you lose to tackle back goals and you play players who just press X religiously and the ball keeps connecting to their players. You have some flick glitch that players do. Like, dude, the losers that play this game, it's insanity. I could not imagine, like the dude twitched to me or whatever. He's like, I do this for fun or I play for fun, bro. And he wasn't necessarily a rat. He was just really bad. His fucking comment was just hilarious. Like, Porsche 911. But he wasn't necessarily a rat. He just was a terrible player that was so dumb he thought he actually had a comeback. And so, but these other rats and then players at that mental capacity of that Twitch to me are like, dude, do you really want to be associating with those losers? That's just the truth, bro. I mean, come on. So, you can either keep dealing with this shit or you can play FC, but honestly, all the money it takes to get the best player in eFootball when you can earn them, even if you're a Division 7 player, let's just say. Because right now, dude, I restarted my account. I'm at the bottom of FC, just literally working on mechanics and stuff. Still already earned way more players. Still already enjoyed the content way more over there. It's just, I don't know. UFL is shit. I can keep producing content. I can show you how to get good, but what are you going to do when a player starts passing it around the back besides play constant pressure and chase a guy around? Like, how fun is... I mean, think about it. But, you know, so just to be on my mission still, I'll probably keep doing the content. But who wants to play this game, seriously? I mean, if you do, I'll give you updated shit. I showed you all the different goals I can score. I showed you how you can play good football. But you're going to come up against these losers who don't play football. That's UFL. And so why would anybody want to actually play like that? Or take advice from these other losers that play like that. That's the only reason I would keep making content and help people is because right now it's pretty much these lames that you see playing are pretty much who you have as far as content creators. I know. And there are rats over there too, but bro, I'll tell you one thing. You can't just keep the ball around the back. I'll tell you another thing. There is no through balls or any plays that lock up your defense. I'll tell you another thing. You never pass left and the ball goes right. I'll tell you another thing. There isn't a corner kick flick that locks your defense that's been in since day one that they haven't been able to fix. I'll tell you another thing. They actually have rewards when you play where you don't get done with a showdown 15 wins and get absolutely nothing and feel like it was a waste of your time. I'll tell you another thing. Every time there's an update and they say there's something fixed and it's still broken or more shit's broken, that doesn't happen. They might not fix everything we want, right? But guess what? If they say something's fixed in the game, it's fixed. Meaning all those backwards passes you're seeing that are supposed to be gone in UFL, They're not going, guys. You've seen it in 10, 15 games in a row. So, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. I'll tell you another thing. You never, ever, ever, ever see, and it's literally only a UFL thing, that whole disconnect thing. You still see that. Those players disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect. That's not in eFootball or FC. Apparently that number one player can disconnect like I've not heard of any other players doing it where they disconnect and you don't get the loss, right? Which that's in UFL, but I'm talking about that disconnect, reconnect through the game, where the game you have to sit there while a loser, your opponent, disconnects and reconnects and just sit there holding your controller while he does that. Only in UFL is that the case. I'll tell you another thing. There is no other game where you have to wait minutes and minutes and minutes every single game to get matches, right? No matter where you're at in the world, that's only a UFL thing. Now, you might be somewhere where, oh, I only have to wait 10 seconds, 20 seconds. But guess what? Go read the social media. A lot of players have. Go, if you see my games, 2, 3, 5 minute waits. It's only a UFL thing. So, hold on, let me see if I can make this. I'm trying to look up this way to, visibility's public. All right, perfect. Operation. All right. All right, it's almost okay. There it is. Public. Boom. On. All right, someone will know how to report this guy. Let me go to this real quick. Let me know where I can share this to see if strikers actually cares about their player base. This is a known cheater. Constantly ruining the game for many players. If he isn't banned, then who would fit the bill? I just need to know how to do it. They gave us like instructions at some time. But I never fucking paid attention because I wasn't playing this shit game. But if I'm going to be playing this shit game, or at least doing content on it, we might as well see if these guys actually will ban players. Sharing the sharing clip in the Discord channel on UFL. Alright, hold on. Actually, I'll share the link. Hold on. Which channel, though? Which part? Which UFL channel? Just general? I would say FC right now. Like I said, their servers suck, but I would say FC by far. Not even say it, just a fact. Alright, so hold on. So just general discussion. So which channel do you guys remember? Do you guys know? Sorry, guys. I have a frog in my voice. I should just go and share it across every single one and just see if anything's ever done. Alright, so general discussion, gameplay. Wait, what the hell? Dude, I went to general discussion and it took me to fucking North America tournaments. Or no, why won't it let me? So, dude, when I click into these, why won't it let me actually type? Why won't it actually let me type in these stupid channels? They probably banned me after I fucking made their game look like shit. God damn, man, I can't. Go on here. Who wastes? Whoever he plays. How is he not banned? It'll be interesting to see where this goes. He scores a goal, then wastes. These are the players causing others to leave UFL. Alright, we will see. Worth it to do it, though. So now, yeah, I'm done, guys. I'm done for today with this fucking game. Maybe for a while, I don't know. That's kind of the name of the game, though, bro. I could sit here and lie and be like, oh, that was fun, man. Even the game against Renee, as much as I like Renee, I mean, bro, you see all this broken shit and you're like, at least FC's way ahead of this. I'm going to go start a stream in a bit over there. You guys can see for yourselves. Watch me play FC and tell me that it's not the best game. If you can't hack it, that's fine. But if you want to play with all these losers, a known game for losers, then go right ahead. But it's much better to be playing the best game in Division 7, 8, 9, 6, 4, 2 than to play Premier League in eFootball and UFL. I'll provide the tactics all day, just like I always have. I'll provide any help you need, but I'm not wasting my time playing this game to go play players like you've seen, game in and game out. It's no different than eFootball and Smart Assist. It's just a different thing, right? It's just a different type of rat loser. That's all it is. These same players, if they were good enough, would play eFootball and use Smart Assist, but they suck so bad they can't even do that. So it's really your choice. There's rats in every game, but like I just named 100 things you can't do in FC. So it's up to you. If you think I'm wrong, be my guest and go try to play this game and not face losers game after game after game. And then at the end of it, at least in eFootball, I will say you could say, okay, well they do have good ability to play football underneath it. UFL has broken through balls. They don't have a good shooting system. Neither does eFootball though. They don't even have the ability to properly defend. The goalies don't even make good animations. They still have passes that go random directions. You have to literally try your ass off just to make this game look good. So that's where I'm at. I'll see you guys on FC. Peace out.